What's going on, everybody? Welcome to today's stream. Another kind of boring day of price action for the higher cap altcoins here, but we do have some good action with some of the lower caps. So we got a lot of stuff to go over today. Hope you all had a good Saturday. Hope you guys are having a good weekend. The weather is absolutely so crappy up here in Massachusetts. It's been rainy for the last 2 days, so I've been kind of trapped in here. But anyways. Bitcoin really not doing much, guys, but we have a bunch of stuff to go over on the Bitcoin charts, Ethereum charts, obviously DOGECOIN charts, pretty much every chart. So we're going to start going over that in a second here. Wait for some more people to get in here. What's going on, Algo, Jazz? We got Billy in here. We got Ken. We got Neil. What's going on, Neil? Skate Man, I think that says. Ricky Bright. What's up, guys? Yeah, Chris is here. Don't you worry, guys. All right, so let's jump on into it. Let's not waste any time here. Bitcoin. What the heck is Bitcoin doing right now? So, I've been seeing a lot of bearish stuff for Bitcoin, right? I've been seeing a lot of FUD, a lot of this, a lot of that for Bitcoin today, okay? And I don't think it's justified, at least yet. I think it can be justified if we do continue a little lower. I'm going to show you guys exactly where that level is that, we probably should start being a little bit worried, okay? But as of right now, we zoom out here. This is also on the daily chart, but we can look at it on the four-hour chart as well. You guys can see that we're just in... yes, we only have 2 touches on the top side. I think a third touch is going to be coming soon, guys, but I'll get into that. We do have a big rising wedge that I do believe is forming, okay? We've now gotten 4 touches on the bottom. You guys can see today we actually got a nice wick down to the bottom of the wedge here, and we actually got a nice bounce back to the upside. But will that continue? Well, let's take a look. So I think what we have here is kind of a bull flag, right? So you guys can see we got a pump here. And now we've just been consolidating down in a downwards channel, which you also could call a bull flag. Now, typically, our breakout target for something along this lines of a bull flag would be your flagpole. We extrapolate that at your breakout point. Obviously, we haven't got our breakout point yet. I'm going to show you guys where I think we're going to get the breakout point. I think we're going to get it somewhere closer to the bottom, actually, somewhere down here. So I do think our measure move target will be about 65,700. If and only if we do hold the downside of the falling or the rising wedge, okay? So this is what I believe is going to happen here. I do think we are going to kind of oscillate in here until we reach this support line. And that's going to be kind of the make it or break it point for BTC in the short term, right? Will we break up from this flag and hit our measure move target up at 65,000, or will we break down from the wedge? Obviously, we don't want to break down from the wedge. That would be definitely both short-term and probably medium-term, definitely bearish, right? Our measure move target out of a falling wedge is technically, based on technicalities, I'm not saying this is actually going to happen, guys. And I'm going to give you guys a couple reasons why I don't think this is actually going to happen. On technicalities, the breakout target for a rising wedge is actually your first touch on the bottom support line, which is approximately at 43,000. Now, I do not believe that is going to happen, and there's a couple reasons why. One, our 20-week moving average currently sits above that $43,000 mark, so I do not believe that we will drop down that far, because if you go look at 2017, 2013, we don't drop below that 20-week moving average unless we get a substantial pullback. And I just think there's too much institutional investment right now to get any type of pullback greater than 25, 30%, in my opinion. Obviously, it could happen, but in my opinion, I don't think that's very likely. So that's our bearish scenario, is we do break below this falling wedge. And obviously, we got a bunch of support looking left. I mean, we've been in this wedge for what seems like an eternity, okay? Bitcoin is officially I wouldn't call it a stable coin. It's more like a savings account, right? Where it's just going up, like meaningless amounts, 5, 10% every week or so. So we do have a bunch of support looking down. I do not think we'll reach that $43,000 level, But obviously that we do have to keep that in mind. I think it's more likely we come back down maybe to 55,600 bearish scenario, or maybe 50,800, just looking left on basic support and resistances. Now obviously the bullish scenario, because we got to keep both in mind, guys, is we do break up from this flag. And obviously we have our breakout target at 65,700. But I think it's more likely.
St. Elon, bring me to the moon.
St. Elon, bring me to the moon. Yeah, Algo. Definitely, for sure, dude. Hoping you're having a good day, Algo. But yeah, like if we break above this bull flag, I do think it's likely we reach the top of this wedge. But obviously we're far and away from that right now. The top of the bull flag currently sits. Let me get rid of some of these lines here, so we can actually look at where they sit. If we zoom in a little bit more here, if we do actually zoom up to the top, if we went straight up right now, that sits at about 62,200. So we're very far away from breaking out of this thing. So we'll have to wait and see for this for Bitcoin. Now switching over to Ethereum, not much has changed really since yesterday. The only thing I don't like is we did drop below our 24-hour EMA. And now we have gotten wicked up to it and confirmed it as resistance. So I don't like that in the short term. You guys know when we're above this, we tend to be in an upwards trend for Ethereum, and now we've broken below it. So confirming that as resistance. So that's not too good. When you're below it, you're usually in a bearish scenario. When you get back above it, you're usually in a bullish scenario. But as of right now, we're below it. Doesn't mean we have to stay there forever, right? Doesn't not mean we have to stay there forever. I would like to get back over it sooner rather than later, obviously. But if we don't, it's not a time to, start saying,
everybody panic, we're going to zero.
It's not time to do that yet, guys. All right. So we got a bunch of support looking left, obviously, for Ethereum as well. We have support at 2,300. We have support up here towards 2,200. So we got a bunch of support here for Ethereum. I'm not too worried about Lieutenant Ethereum. Okay. All right. So that is Ethereum. Let's check on everyone's favorite coin today. Let's check on Dogecoin. So on the hourly chart, I'm seeing I'm seeing a actual bull flag for Dogecoin on the hourly chart. So just keep that in mind. It's definitely possible you could continue up here. I actually did think earlier it looked like you wicked above this, and it actually looked like you were breaking out, but then you came back into the flag. So that was just kind of a fake out pump. But right now it looks like you're rounding out here and looking to retest that resistance once again for Captain Doge. So we'll see what happens. We break out of that. I think we go back up to 40 cents pretty easily if we get a hourly or 4-hourly close above this resistance line. So we'll wait and see for Doge. You also might have kind of a cup and handle pattern playing out here on the hourly chart. To break that, you would have to break this resistance at about 33 cents. You break that, could be a nice move back to the upside too on a nice cup and handle pattern on the hourly too, guys. All right, so that is the hourly chart for Doge. Let's go check out a couple of the higher cap altcoins. All right, so like we said, we're also going to check out Elongate. I'm not sure what's going on with Elongate. I'm seeing a lot of hype behind this coin today. We're going to check that out a little later in the stream, but let's see what we got going on for some of these high cap altcoins. We got Binance Coin, which is up 2% today. So let's check out Binance Coin. Obviously, you guys can see VeChain on the screen there. I actually did buy some more VeChain today. I'm super bullish on VeChain, and I think everyone should be bullish on VeChain. What are we looking at? Binance Coin. Binance Coin. Looks like this is actually, at least at the moment, if you connect these, yeah, you're still not technically broken out yet. You're going back up. You're going back up to retest the top of this flag for Binance Coin, very similar to Doge actually, where we do have a bull flag on this guy too. And we extrapolate this, right, from our top to our bottom of our flagpole, extrapolate this up. Say if we break out within the next couple hours or whatever, that's going to put us somewhere up towards the $700 mark for Binance Coin. So what it really comes down to for Binance Coin too is getting back above this 4-hour EMA. You can see it was our support all the way on our run up here, and now it's kind of flipped as resistance now. So we get back above that, I think that'll also correlate with us breaking out of our bull flag as well. Okay, so that is Binance Coin. What else do we have here today? We have XRP down 4% today. So XRP not really doing much. A lot of the high cap altcoins are kind of just stuck in the mud today, guys. Not really doing much. XRP still a lot of these coins still in the same kind of structure, right? We got a lot of bull flags happening right now. Whether it's Bitcoin, whether it's Binance Coin, whether it's DOGECOIN, XRP also in a bull flag. So a lot of the same type of structures here. So we can look at our target for XRP if this breaks up. Take our flag pull there, extrapolate that up to the upside. Let's say we break out, somewhere down the line. Let's say we break out somewhere around this area. Who really knows where we're going to break out? But that's going to give us a $2.24 target for XRP. Obviously, we're going to have some resistance at 175 and $2 psychological resistance. So make sure you guys are looking out for that. But man, all these high cap altcoins right now are consolidating super, super nicely in bullish consolidation patterns, whether it be bull flags, cup and handle patterns, stuff of that nature. Okay, so that is XRP. Let's switch on over to Tether. Tether is up the most out of any top 10 coin. The actual stable coin is up the most, right? Tether up 70 cents. Look at this big pump for Tether, guys. Cardano sitting at 141, about flat, so not really much going on with Cardano. Check out the chart. So Cardano too, like on the 4-hour chart, looks to be consolidating in a nice bull flag here. So a lot of these coins doing the exact same thing. Obviously Cardano consolidating in a bull flag right under resistance, right? Right under resistance. So obviously we know we break out of this bull flag. We also be breaking this resistance as well. And that would put us upwards of about 172, which would also break out of our long-term ascending triangle pattern, which would put us up towards 205. So Cardano, we're still patiently waiting, but I do think we do break this to the upside. I think a lot of these high cap altcoins are going to break out somewhere around the same time, right? So that is Cardano. Polkadot up 4% today. We actually have Polkadot leading the charge here, looks like, for the top 10 coins. Let's check out Polkadot. Dot. What do we got going on for Dot?
Sup, bro, where is Mana going trying to see where to take profits?
Yeah. We'll check out Mana, dude. All right, so what is going on here with Polkadot? So it looks like we broke out of our symmetrical triangle and also our inverse head and shoulders. We broke out, and it was kind of a fake out, and we actually just ended up coming right back into the symmetrical triangle. So it's very, very interesting. So we're right back into it. We're still holding our 4-hour EMA as of now. So who knows what happens? We got a giant fake out here for Polkadot. So
Hello, can you check these?
sometimes fake outs happen, guys, right? Sometimes these fake out happens, but technically we could be ranging in here for Polkadot for all the way till April 22nd. So we have another 5 days, possibly a consolidation here for Polkadot. Obviously, Polkadot's a little bit different than the other charts, which were heavily showing bull flags over and over and over again. So, hey, Polkadot, nothing really much is different. Okay, so that is Polkadot. Let's go check out, we already checked out DOGECOIN down 15% in the last 24 hours. Litecoin, obviously, Litecoin is a hot coin right now. Super hot, super hot. Let's check out Litecoin. Litecoin, we hit our target already of our big symmetrical triangle. We've talked about that countless times. It looks like we're just continuing up on our 4-hour EMA, right? We keep coming back down to it, bouncing and going up higher, right? So we just got to bounce off it again. So it looks like hopefully we should just continue to increase here. We got a triceratops pattern, pretty much, dude. But yeah. Litecoin, you just continue to bounce off the 4-hour EMA perfectly here, and I do expect you to continue up here. I mean, you don't really have any resistance until 369. Even looking left back in 2017, you got no resistance looking left. I'm not going to go all the way back over there, but just trust me when I say you got no resistance until 369 on the daily and 4-hour chart. Yeah, we'll check out SIA. We'll check out SIA for sure. For sure, we'll check out SIA. Anyway, guys, if we can spam off that like button, let's get over 100 likes. That would be absolutely clutch. Appreciate all you guys for coming out and hanging out in the stream today, even on a slow crypto day today. But hey, it's not always going to be slow. We got a couple moves brewing here. I'll go over again the time frame. So when I think Bitcoin's going to have a move by, I think Bitcoin's going to lead the charge for a lot of these high cap altcoins, and we should start seeing big moves. I mean, we've already seen big moves, but should be seeing like big moves, out of the coins that have been, kind of stagnant lately, right? Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, all these other coins. But anyways, so we did Litecoin. I'm not doing Bitcoin Cash. So Bitcoin Cash is now back in the top 10, which is insane after a 55% week. I guess I got to stick to my rule. I guess I have to stick to my rule. Even though I don't want to, we'll do Bitcoin Cash. My new rule, guys, is the top 10 coins other than Tether during the beginning of the stream. So technically, Bitcoin Cash is a top 10 coin now. Kind of disappointed about that. I mean, I personally think there's 2 coins in the top 10 right now that don't deserve to be in there. And the 2 coins that should be in the top 10 are Chainlink and VeChain. Chainlink and VeChain should 100% be over DOGECOIN and Bitcoin Cash. And I think they eventually will overtake those 2 coins. That's just kind of biased to me, but so that's just kind of biased to me. But I do think Chainlink and VeChain get in the top 10 by the end of this year. All right, let's check out Bitcoin Cash. As much as I don't want to, I have to stick to my guns here. I can't be biased, so I can't be biased, guys. Bitcoin Cash. Let's see what we got going on. Big pullback for Bitcoin Cash. Looks like in the last couple hours or last day or so. We went all the way up to 12. We went all the way up to 1,200 and came all the way back down to 1,028 as we speak right now. It looks like we're pulling back to that 4-hour moving average again. We actually looks like we got a nice bounce temporarily off our 1.618 Fibonacci extension target. And hopefully we continue up from there. But obviously, I mean, to me, our next movement, after we get a bounce, we're going to get a bounce at some point. I do think our next movement is up to 1,328 for Bitcoin Cash next. But we patiently wait for that next move from the coin that shall not be in the top 10 for much longer. Okay? So that is our top 10 coins today. Obviously, we'll go over Chainlink, VeChain, XLM, a lot of these coins that should be ahead of some of the coins we talked about. Even Theta should be up there. But anyways, let's jump on into some of the top gainers today. We have Nano up 85% today. What is going on with Nano here? Nano going absolutely nuts. Is there any news? Obviously, Nano is billed as the digital money for the modern world. But yeah, Nano up 80. Man, going absolutely nuts today. Going absolutely nuts. So good to see. We're seeing a coin that hasn't really pumped too much go off. SIA Coin, have another big day. There's a lot of SIA Coin fans in here, so congratulations for all you SIA Coin fans.
Strap up, we're going to the moon.
Just absolutely insane. Up 35% today. So look at that chart. Look at that chart. That's some chart P for all you SIA Coin fans in there. Let me fix this camera a little bit. Let me fix this. There we go. So that's some chart P here for some SIA Coin fans. But man, yeah, that's going off too. We got Digibyte up 22%. So an old coin like Digibyte is pumping. Okay, so that is pretty good. Decentraland finally making us some moves, guys. If they Decentraland was having a long consolidation pattern. It looks like eventually we have now broken out of that. So that is awesome to see as well for Mana. BitTorrent up 18%, Neo up 18%, Phantom up 15%, Algo Algo is finally making some news, guys. That's up 14%, so that's good to see. Zcash up 11. EOST, I don't know how to say that one, up 11%. And everything else is down, up at least 10%. But we're seeing so many coins up today. Even though we're seeing the general market cap down, a lot of it has to do with Bitcoin, but in general, we're seeing altcoins do very, very well. Biggest losers today looks like Chili's taking another 15% dip after a pretty good, actually, last 7 days. Still up 41% in the week, but having a little bit of a dip. DOGECOIN, obviously, we talked about, and then Huobi Coin, Reserve Rights, IOTA, Bitcoin SV, Theta Fuel, and then everything else is 5% or below. So not a lot of huge losers today. Mostly just DOGECOIN and Chili's as far as big losers in the top 100. So now let's look at the second page real quick. Let's go to the second page here, see what we got going on. Let's look at the second page. For the second page, we got Everipedia up 41%. What is going on with Everipedia? Everipedia is a decentralized knowledge base and DeFi platform that includes a prediction market, money market, and synthetic asset system. The IQ token powers all applications and is used for governments of this system. Doing very well. So Bytem up 35%. VTHOR token still continues to absolutely rocket up to the upside day after day after day. This Telcoin, I keep seeing stuff about this Telcoin. I'm not sold on it. It's something to do with it's kind of like the telecommunication system. I'm trying to bridge the gap between like cellular providers and crypto. I don't know. I've been hearing a lot of stuff about Telcoin as well. I don't know if I'm sold on this. But I mean, it's definitely an interesting project. Definitely has at least a real world use case, and not a use case that is super overpopulated. So definitely an interesting project there. Ampleforth, iExec. We talked about Nano, Bitcoin Diamond, Swipe. Not a lot of big gainers on the second page, but a few, definitely a few. Biggest losers today, we got Metablock, Venus, Bitcoin Standard Hash Rate Token, Cybervein, Haven, WooTrade, and everything else is 10% or below. Not a lot of the second page altcoins really going off today, but obviously we're still we've seen a lot of these coins moon already. I do think we're due for. You guys can see up here the Bitcoin dominance is at 51%. So I think
Classic 5x in last few weeks. Buy or sell?
Yeah, I'll talk about Ethereum Classic. Ethereum Classic is definitely an interesting case. I'll talk about Ethereum Classic when I get to that super chat, but definitely Ethereum Classic could be seeing more upwards momentum in the next couple of weeks. And it's more of a fundamental thing. It's not really a technicals thing, really, but we'll go over that. Looks like Bitcoin's having a little bit of a dip, guys. 60,358 as we speak. Definitely could pull back here. You guys, like I said, you don't want to break down below this bull flag and this upward support as we get a dip here, but nothing really to worry about now. Dogecoin kind of still chilling. So we'll continue to look at all that stuff. I did want to quickly look at the Bitcoin dominance, just because Bitcoin dominance could tell us a lot of what is going to happen over the next couple weeks, right? So Bitcoin dominance. Look at the Bitcoin dominance, guys. This thing is plunging right now. Let's go over to the weekly chart. Gives us a little more view. Look at the Bitcoin dominance right now. We're seeing altcoins fly. Now we are at a relative point of possible support on the Bitcoin dominance. Right about here, you guys can see a lot of support on this area. General area back here in July 2017. A bunch of support back here from 2018, 2019. So this could be a relative area of support where might get a temporary bounce here, and then continue down a little bit lower here for the Bitcoin dominance. But man, if this is not pointing to an altcoin rally, I told you guys way back here, I said this looked very, very similar to up here in 2016, where we saw this big sell-off of Bitcoin against altcoins. And it's still looking that way. Now, do I think Bitcoin dominance can get all the way down to 35%? I can't rule that out. Up here, I did not think 52% was possible in the type of institutional investing market that we are in right now. With institutions throwing money in Bitcoin, I did not think we were going to get to 52% dominance. But here we are sitting at 52.68, right up against a crucial support, where if we break that support, guys, like you look down, you really have nothing until like 49, and then after 49, man, you got on the weekly, you got nothing until like 40% dominance. So this could be a big altcoin rally coming, very, very similar to up here in 2016, 2017 area. So interesting stuff there on the Bitcoin dominance. I did want to go over that because this is the lowest we've seen the Bitcoin. Like, guys, we hit the lowest this week. We hit the lowest on the Bitcoin dominance. You got to go all the way back to September of 2018 to find an area where, the Bitcoin dominance was this low. So we're seeing history here too. We haven't seen the Bitcoin dominance this low in almost 3 years. So, man, we're seeing a big ride for altcoins. I do eventually think one of these supports, right? It could be all the way down here. One of these supports, we're going to get a big bounce, and we're going to see Bitcoin start going on an absolute tear. But when that is going to happen, which of those supports it's going to happen at, no one knows. No one knows. I don't think anyone would have thought we would get this low on the Bitcoin dominance, especially with all the institutional money, like I said. So just quickly wanted to touch on the Bitcoin dominance. A very interesting phenomenon going on with that. I also wanted to take a quick look at the total market cap. The total market cap, because we also, I believe, we hit a all-time high on the weekly for the daily just the other day. We hit that $2.2 trillion market cap, and now we are starting to get a pullback. Now, what we could be doing on the total market cap, just an FYI to everyone, is maybe coming back down. Like, we knew we had this kind of rising wedge on the Bitcoin, on not the Bitcoin, but the crypto total market cap. It is possible for the total market cap, and this is all crypto, including Bitcoin and altcoins, that we could come back down, back test this as support, and then continue up higher. So just keep that in mind. Like I said, this is Bitcoin and altcoins combined. Obviously, Bitcoin holds a majority of this money. As of right now, it's at 51%, so it still holds majority. May not be that much longer until then, but just wanted to touch on that too, to see what is going on with our old handy Bitcoin dominance here. So that is that. I have a couple other stuff I want to go over later on in the stream too, but just quickly want to touch on a few fundamental things. But we'll start getting into some of the super chats before I get too far behind, like I did yesterday. So let's see. AlgoApe said, "What's up? Will Saint Elon bring me to the moon?" Yeah. I mean, he said everything to the moon. He said everything to the moon. So I'm gonna only have to assume that he's going to be going to the moon. So we will see. I think we're all going to be going to the moon by the end of this year. And by the moon, I mean a lot of big green dildos coming in here and breaking stuff, right? So Tyler DC, what's up, bro? Where's Mana going? Trying to take profits. You're trying to take profits on Mana. Mana is a coin that I'm long-term holding. I pretty much long-term hold everything for a bunch of different reasons, for tax reasons, for I don't like FOMOing into coins, and I only invest in coins that I think have a future use case, and Mana is one of those, right? I love the future use case of Mana. Now, to take profits, if you want to take profits, right here could have been an area. I think that was your. We know we broke out of this kind of.
That's an XLM stablecoin.
So our XLM stablecoin consolidation, we know we broke out of that, and we have now pumped back to the upside. We have our top to our bottom here is so you hit your relative, you hit your first target, which is your 382 fib. So that could have been a take profit point, and then your 0.5 could have been a take profit point. But in general here, I think this is going to be going up to your top of your wick here, right? At like 240. So I would probably take profits at these levels here, 188, 240. Obviously, do your own research. I mean, everyone has their kind of own investment plan. Mine is the long-term hold, dollar cost average into coins on 20% or more dips during the bull market. But if you're someone who wants to take profits into certain coins, move them on into new coins, I certainly understand that philosophy. Just make sure you're doing it at levels that make sense. I got my nice unsweetened iced tea today, guys. You guys like iced tea? Man, I could sip on iced tea all day. That's Dunkin' for you. But like I said, I've been trying to quit coffee, so I drink a little bit of tea. A little bit of tea sometimes now. I know tea is a little bit different, but it's a little bit healthier for my soul. You know, isn't tea like healthy for your soul or something? I don't know. Maybe I'm making that up. But anyways, yeah, Mana looks super good. I mean, dude, like all we got to do is zoom out for Mana and just know that we're in a bullish trend for Mana, and it's not stopping anytime soon, right? Mana's not stopping anytime soon. So we had Mana. Juan Pablo Valestro, super chatted $5. Thank you, man. He said, "Oh, where's my music? Hold on, I got to turn on my music, guys. I almost forgot my music today. I can't be doing that. Holy crap, that's loud." There we go. All right, so Mana, and then Juan Pablo wanted Bitcoin Cash. So let's check out Bitcoin Cash for Juan. We did check it out earlier in the stream, but I'll check it out again for you, just because I know a lot of people are going to ask about Bitcoin Cash. I mean, it's doing very, very well. So like we said earlier, you didn't quite get up to your 2.618 Fibonacci. You've actually came back down, all the way back down to your 1.618. So maybe look for some support, but you really have, other than that, you really have no support looking down, I mean, for a while, right? So you also could just be coming back down to your 4-hour EMA, which you've kind of tended to do on this run up, right? Come back down to it and just continue up higher. So you could just be coming back down to your 4-hour EMA and continuing up higher. Next target, though, is $1,328 for Bitcoin Cash. Bitcoin Cash looks super bullish. I personally don't own Bitcoin Cash, but I can't blame you if you do at this point. Obviously, it's had its pump, but I don't think it's quite over yet. I'm just curious where it went up to, if it hit your measure move target out of the ascending triangle pattern.
What are your thoughts on Zil?
Let's see. Yes, you actually went past your measure move target out of the ascending triangle pattern. So yeah, I mean super bullish on Bitcoin Cash there. Let's see, what else do we have here? We had CHILLIN. I know tons of people are asking about CHILLIN. Here come the CHILLIN questions. I knew they were coming, guys. Knew they were coming. Let's see. CHILLIN. You pumped right to your 2.618 fib. You pulled back right to your 1.618 Fibonacci. Right? Almost textbook. Textbook. What's going on, Joe Daddy? Joe Daddy, what's going on, man? Hope you having a good Sunday, or sorry, Saturday. I forget the days now. Hoping a good Saturday, and you're hanging out, dude. You're hanging out. But anyways, you went up right to 2.618, came back down to your 1.618, and now your next targets is 7.2 cents and 8 cents coming up next. I do believe you will continue up there. You have no bearish divergence. That's telling me you're going to continue back down. Crazy amount of volume coming in for CHILLIN. I know tons of people in this community love CHILLIN. So, man, continues up, dude. Congrats to you, dude.
Strap up. We're going to the moon.
All right. Bitcoin, guys, sitting at 60,337. Doge getting another rejection off the top of this flag as well. But BTC, probably during stream today, is probably going to back test this flag. So let's see if it holds today. It could be a pretty big thing. What's going on, Andrew? Andrew with the $50 super sticker. Thank you, Andrew. You're an absolute stud. That's super generous of you, and can't thank you enough, man. Thanks for supporting the stream, dude. So Bitcoin, as we speak right now, is dumping below 60,300. We'll see if it holds. You go straight down right now for BTC, guys. You got to hold right about 60K. Right about 60K on a close basis. Now, we can wick below it. It just has to close above that level, okay? So super big stuff going on for BTC. Looks like Doge is dumping too as we speak, getting rejected. So we might see a lot of coins start dumping right now. Which could mean, in the contrary, that we start seeing a lot of the lower cap altcoins start flying again. So could be a reverse effect there. We'll keep it on Bitcoin for just a second, see what it does, but it could be interesting.
Check new, please.
Yeah, we'll check new. So we did see a coin. Ethereum Classic. All right, so Ethereum Classic. I've been hearing about Ethereum Classic is that the miners for Ethereum, I heard something about this, that they're going to have to switch over to Ethereum Classic eventually. That's what I've heard. So I think it might be pumping based off that. This is Ethereum. Sorry, guys. But I've heard news on that the Ethereum miners are going to eventually might have to switch over to Ethereum Classic. So it might be pumping based off that news. Could be false. False news, but don't quote me on that. But I did hear that from a couple different sources. So that could be forcing Ethereum Classic to moon right now. Ethereum Classic, it definitely could come down a little bit lower. Don't be surprised if it comes back down to like $34, which is your 4-hour EMA. Especially with Bitcoin and Ethereum dumping as we speak right now, this definitely could dump a little bit lower. So you got support at $34. We'll see if you hold that. After that, I mean, you could be coming a lot lower, right? You got no support until really like $21, right?
Have a look at Lincoln 1 inch.
So $21.
I've been watching the stream daily.
Thanks, Steven. Appreciate you watching the stream daily, dude. We'll take a look at Lincoln 1 inch for sure, dude. Two very popular coins as well. You also have your 20-day moving average sitting at $22. So that could be some support as well. Obviously, this moves up every day that goes by, so it doesn't have to mean you have to go down to $22. Tomorrow it could be 23, then 24, then 25. It moves up every day. So just be wary that you could be due for a pullback after a nice run up here from about $20 all the way up to $50 in the span of about 2 days. BTC dumping, Doge dumping. So we're seeing a little bit of dumpage right now. Nothing too crazy. So don't get your panties in a bunch, guys.
Everybody panic. We're going to zero.
We ain't going to zero. We'll see if we get support at the bottom of this flag again. Okay. Like I said, it has to be a close below this. Has to be a close. So new. Thank you again, Andrew. Appreciate it, man. Thanks for the awesome content. What are your thoughts on ZIL and SafeView? ZIL. Let's see if ZIL is still in its wedge. Still in its wedge. It actually nicely today. You went right up to your measure move target out of this symmetrical triangle. Pumped right to the measure move target perfectly. Like, you can't make that up. You cannot make that up. And actually pulled back and you wicked right off your 4-hour EMA there. And now you're continuing up. Now, if we see Bitcoin dump, if we see Ethereum dump, do I dare say if we see DOGECOIN dump, maybe we see ZIL dump down as well. But no one knows. But as of right now, you are holding that moving average. So I do expect you to continue up here. It was basically a bullish back test of your 4-hour EMA and a bullish back test of your previous local high here. So both pretty good factors there for Zilliqa to continue this move up. You also have no bearish divergence, so everything's looking good for ZIL to get another leg up to the upside, which I think another leg to the upside would basically be the top of your rising wedge. All right. The other one was we did ZIL and SafeView. Let's see if it's over here. SafeView. Not seeing anything about SafeView. I don't know what SafeView is, man. SafeView is not a coin, so fortunately it's not pulling up. I can't spend too much time on it, but And then we got Joe Daddy, Joe Daddy, TA on H bar. He said, "Is your daddy?" H bar. Okay, let's check out H bar here. H bar. Hedera hash graph. It still looks like a bull flag to me as far as a pattern goes. You've now gotten 3 touches on your top side, 3 touches on your bottom side. So at the moment, still looks pretty good. We're still waiting on a breakout here. There's nothing telling me, nothing really telling me which way you're going to go in the short term here. Not seeing any bullish divergence, no bearish divergence. If you want to zoom in a little bit, might have some resistance line coming down.
Can you please take a look at Litecoin?
Yeah, we'll take a look at Litecoin, man. And so you got a little bit of a convergence coming here. Obviously, you have a little weird wicks, but it looks like you have some convergence where you got to get a breakout by April 19th, whether to the upside or the downside here. You're right in the middle of the range, so I think whichever way you go, you're probably going to test whether the top or the bottom of the range, whichever way you run to next. Okay. So that is H bar. Big fan of H bar though. I like H bar. Paul, can you check new? Let's check new for Paul. New. So you broke down from this symmetrical triangle. You came back up and retested it once. I actually didn't really come back up and retest it all the way, but on the second attempt, you actually wicked up to it pretty nicely there. Wicked up to it, got rejected again. But we're waiting, dude. We're waiting. You got a nice double bottom here after dumping. So you turn your old support into new resistance. It's obviously bearish in the short term, but we're waiting for some bids to get you back up or down here. I'm gonna extend this line out here. Hopefully that doesn't continue to be your resistance, but definitely could be. Definitely could be. Obviously, looking down, you got support at 54 cents. If you do dump a little bit more, you probably should have some support here at about 49 cents approximately as well for new. All right. I'm seeing BTC down 60,250. So BTC inching like a little snail, lower and lower here. So we'll see where BTC goes next. Ethereum dumping very, very slowly too, and DOGECOIN dumping very, very slowly too. So this is almost like a little slope lead off here. So we'll see where they go next.
Have you heard of Archain Rev? Its tech is insane.
Have you heard of Archain? Its tech is insane. Archain. I've never heard of Rev. But I can check it out, man. Never heard of Archain. New Crimpuff said check out MobiPay. MBX 40 million. MobiPay? Never heard of MobiPay, man. MobiPay. There it is. MBX. What is going on with MobiPay?
Please look real quick at BCH folded hands unicorn.
Yeah, we'll take a look at Bitcoin Cash, man. We looked at Bitcoin Cash a couple times already, but we'll take a look at it again. MobiPay. What is MobiPay? MobiPay is a universal payments and rewards ecosystem that lets consumers make secure fiat and digital currency payments worldwide from their mobile phone in seconds. Definitely sounds like an interesting project. Another kind of one of those phone projects that we actually looked at. What was the other one? I forget what the other one was called now. We just looked at it earlier on CoinMarketCap, but definitely seems like an interesting type telecommunications coin again. As far as the chart goes, let's see if it's on here. Mobi. It's MobiPay. Big consolidation, long consolidation here. So you pumped up. You actually came back below your previous highs. I'm going to switch to the daily just to get a bigger look at it. You're at a point where you could reverse, right? You look left. I mean, a lot of resistance back here from March 21st. Looks like a bullish support and resistance flip. I don't like that you went below your previous highs, but nevertheless, I mean, doesn't look too bad. You don't have any bullish divergence as of right now, but definitely could be a reversal point going forward. Let's see on the 4-hour chart if you have any bullish divergence here. Yeah, you got nothing. Nothing that I'm seeing as of now, so we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see with Moby. Moby's kind of a wait and see. All right, Bitcoin dipping a little bit. So is Doge. I mean, this is dipping at a snail's pace. I didn't think if we're going to dip, we might as well just get it over with Bitcoin. Everyone get their shovels out. Everyone get their shovels out. We're going to start shoveling Bitcoin to dip faster so we can start pumping faster. Come on, camera, stay. There we go. Everyone get their shovels out, though. All right. So, Doge. What else do we have here? We had MobiPay. Steven wanted Link in 1 inch. Let's take a Link. I'm upset that we can't look at Link at the beginning of the streams right now. I got to stick to my guns, guys. As much as I believe Chainlink should be in the top 10, I think it's absolutely criminal that Chainlink is not in the top 10 anymore. I mean, I gotta give Bitcoin Cash and DOGECOIN their run, even though I don't believe they should be top 10 coins. Who am I to say that? Who am I to say that, right? Jazz said, my shovel is always waiting on the patio. I'm sure. It's probably snowing up there all the time, I'm assuming. Luckily, I think we got our last of our snow up here. It actually snowed in Massachusetts, literally in the middle of May. Was it yesterday? Yesterday, which is really weird and unorthodox. Anyways, Chainlink. We know Chainlink looks like it hit a little bit of resistance from its previous 3 local highs, right? 1, 2, 3, and now you came up. You didn't quite get up to it, but you're still generally getting resistance at that level. It looks like I said, guys, you're probably going to form some type of symmetrical triangle. Looks like you could have the early makings of one. So we'll see. We only have 2 touches on both sides, so it's not confirmed yet. But generally speaking, we'll see. We'll see if this forms. It's pure speculation as of now, obviously. But still in the makings of a possible symmetrical triangle for Chainlink to continue us up to the upside. Now, if we actually fall here, if we do dip below here, I would probably see a move back down to about, look, just based off this, probably about to $38, and then if you break that down to $35, just basically looking at basic support and resistance levels. Actually, probably a little bit higher. Probably your highs from back here at about $36 for supports for Chainlink going forward. But Bitcoin not dipping anymore. Doge not dipping anymore. So we're sitting in no man's land right now for Bitcoin and Doge. So that's Link. Let's check out 1 inch. Check out 1 inch. One inch is getting the opposite of a 1 inch green dildo right now. We're getting if we actually measure this, we're getting like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're getting like a 10-inch green dildo right now. A 10-inch green dildo is coming in right now for 1 inch. If you break this level right here on a 4-hour close, if you break 655, this 10-inch green dildo could turn into easily a foot-long green dildo. So we'll see if you can break that, obviously. But we definitely could be seeing a lot higher levels here for 1 inch if we do break. In all seriousness, if we take our top to our bottom, we look at our possible levels here. We have our 1.618 sitting up here at 755 as your next target for 1 inch if it does continue back up to the upside. So We will see what happens here for 1 inch, but 1 inch is looking definitely not like a 1 inch. It's definitely looking like a good 10 incher here. Okay. All right. So let's see. Bitcoin back below 60,300, guys. So I know it doesn't mean much, but I mean we're inching. You guys get the pun? We just looked at 1 inch. We're inching closer to that support level. So see it. Okay. Everyone wants Sia Coin today. We'll look at Sia Coin again for you. Nocturnal. Thanks for supporting the stream, man. Sia Coin.
In Twitter dollar MBX, you can see the partnership Microsoft, Amazon, 500 global retailers.
Interesting, dude. Interesting. It's not the size of the inch you do with it. It's what you do with it. That's pretty funny, man. Yeah, but like, so you got rejected off your 2.618. You get above your 2.618 Fibonacci. Next target is 7.2 and then 8 cents. Okay, for SIA. But we looked at SIA a little bit while ago. I'm not gonna spend too much time on it, but those are your next two targets for SIA if you do continue up here. You also could come back down to your 4-hour EMA to test it. Always be wary of that, but we shall see. We shall see. Yeah, we take a look at it, dude. Sia Coin Zigzag said, have you heard of our chain?
Can you check your favorite coin, LTC, Grin?
Our chain? I've never heard of our chain, man. Our chain, Rev. What's going on, our chain, Rev? It's actually ranked number 256, so not that small. $250 million market cap. Let's see. It's on Hotbit. Not on a lot of big exchanges. RREV is a crypto. I love when CoinMarketCap literally just says, blah, blah, blah is a cryptocurrency. It's like, thank you for the absolute like stud definition of what Rev is. Like, you put a lot of effort into this. RREV is a cryptocurrency. Thank you, CoinMarketCap. There's a reason why they're number one searched crypto, number one search crypto website on the internet. Okay. But yeah, our chain, and it hasn't really even taken off yet. It went from 2 cents up to, actually it kind of has. It went from almost 1 cent up to about 51 cents. Its all-time highs though is sitting up at like above $3, it looks like. So yeah, I don't know much about it, dude. I'm not gonna open a new tab. I don't open new tabs on stream just because I don't want to get bring up anything that's not supposed to be there. Just kidding. Just kidding. Well, I'm not kidding, but it's more so of me, like someone asking for a coin and it doesn't end up being a coin. I end up opening something that I'm not supposed to open, stuff like that. So, but I mean, chart looks like it has a lot of movement to run up, has a 250 million market cap. It's not on any big exchanges. That's the only thing. I wish it was on some bigger exchanges here, but nevertheless, could be interesting. If you guys want to check it out, check out our chain. Bitcoin dumping 60,158 as we speak right now. Let's get a sip of iced tea. A little iced tea here.
Thanks for all you do. Can you check out Reed?
Fatty McDonut. What's going on, Fatty McDonut, man? Hope you're doing well, dude. But yeah, just for you, Fatty McDonut, I will check out Reef, man. Just because of your stud muffin name. We did RREV, Tao Jones. If you get a second, take a look real quick at Bitcoin Cash. Yeah, we'll take a look at Bitcoin Cash, man. I know Bitcoin Cash is doing extremely well. Doge is dumping a little bit. ETH is dumping pretty heavily here. So we're seeing a little bit of red in the market right now. We're seeing red in the eyes right now. Let's take a look at Bitcoin Cash, see if Bitcoin Cash is dumping with the rest of the market.
Evening, Jordan. Can you take a look at a very new coin, PDX?
Yeah. Yeah, we'll
$50 million market cap.
Yeah, we'll take a look at an MP for sure, man. If you guys have any like hidden, I'm looking for some hidden gem altcoins. If you guys have any, let me know. And obviously, I'll share it with the stream and everything. So let me know. I'm looking for some hidden gem altcoins myself. So Bitcoin Cash actually is dipping with Bitcoin. Bitcoin kind of like pumping and not going to say pumping and dumping, but like I said, you could, on the 4-hour time frame, you could be coming back down to this 4-hour EMA, which right now sits at 967. So definitely a possibility here, and hopefully you get a bounce off of it like you've done every single time on this run up recently. So we'll see if you hold that. If you don't, we'll look at lower prices, but I think you hold 967, assuming Bitcoin doesn't take a massive dump on the market. Guys, if we can spam up those likes, we should easily be over 300 likes by now, but I'll settle for 250. Thank you guys for supporting the stream. Every like helps a lot, so appreciate it, guys. All right, Bitcoin's still sitting at 60,200, so we'll switch on to some other altcoins here. Bitcoin Cash. Can we look at VThor? Yeah, we can take a look at VThor. I know VThor is doing very, very well today as well. Why it never comes up on there. VThor. Yeah, VThor is doing very well. So switch on to the 4-hour chart. Looks like a nice bullish back test. A bullish back test of your previous two highs, which is nice. You get both of them over with in one shot. Get your high from back here, back in March. High from right here, back in April, or we're in April, so it's not really back there. Looks like you're confirming those two resistances as new support and continuing up nicely here, which is nice to see. I think for you to really get a nice big pump, you're going to have to wait for this 4-hour EMA, I think, to get above this support line. You're probably going to consolidate sideways until you hit that, and that's going to be your propeller to move up for VThor. But we'll wait and see. You can see you try to get up and you got wicked right back down. So it's a patience game for VThor. But if you want to look at your next targets, we can take a look. You take basically your swing high to your swing low. That's going to give you your next target. So you got your 1.618 Fibonacci sitting up here at about 3 cents even. So psychological level of 3 cents. And then your next one, psychological level of 4 cents. So makes a lot of sense there for VThor. A couple psychological levels there, 3 and 4 cents. Can't make that stuff up. You literally can't make that stuff up. All right, Bitcoin dumping right now, 60,060 as we go to retest the bottom of our flag. So we'll see if it holds. We also have 3 minutes until our 4-hour close, guys. So like I said, you get close to these closes, you can start seeing some super shenanigans like we always do. Okay? Super shenanigans. Guys, if I haven't got to your super chat yet, it's not because I forgot. I'm just going in order. So Hyan Wu Li, I have not forgotten about your super chat, man. I just do them in order, right? So up next is Tsunami. Let's just see what Bitcoin does here, and then we'll get to the rest of the super chats. Yeah.
ETN, Electronium, Hidden Gem Altcoin.
So yeah, 60,075. Let's give it a couple minutes on Bitcoin because we are getting that close, guys. And like I said, like this is a big area for BTC. You don't want to break this general upward support here, which has been keeping you up really since February 28th. So we shall see. I think you do get a bounce here. Eventually, you're going to have to see a breakout. Like this is going to have to see a breakout with this support coming up, this resistance coming down. Going to have to see a breakout by April 19th. So by Monday at noon, yeah, about Monday at 4 p.m., we're going to have to see some type of breakout here. Whether it's a breakout of our bull flag to the upside or break down from our giant rising wedge to the downside, okay? So we could possibly stay in this for another 2 days, so just be wary of that, okay? So, all right, we got 1 minute to the close. Let's see what happens on the close. EOS or 1 inch? I like 1 inch personally, man. I like 1 inch. Is that B Pro? B Pro is a hidden gem. I like B Pro. I've heard a lot of good things about B Pro. I wanted to take a look at towards the end of the stream, like if we don't get a major dump or I have to stay on Bitcoin for a little bit. I wanted to take a look at a couple coins that I've been hearing about that look pretty good to me. Ecomai is one of them. There's a couple other ones, but I have a list, but I want to take a quick look at those. All right, so we just got that new candle here, and it looks like Bitcoin is bouncing off that new candle as we speak right now. 60,169. Let's see. Let's give it a couple, like a minute or two, see what BTC does here. Looks like ETH dumped 2 and is getting a nice bounce off that new candle as well.
I came late, but I rewinded for CHILLIN, thanks.
Oh, you got it, David. Appreciate it, man. 60,210 BTC. Is what it is. Not a crazy pump back up to the upside. Doge on the new hourly candle, doing a little something for all you Dogers out there. All right. So not much is going down right now. We're kind of just sitting. So let's go into some of these other altcoins here. We did VThor. Tsunami, thanks for the $5.99 super chat, man. He wanted SNX, so let's check out SNX real quick. For Tsunami, SNX. What do we got here? What do we got going on here? A bunch of a mess going on here. So that's what's going on. So let's switch on with the daily because we are in a longer term consolidation. It looks like. So I think we talked about yesterday that, man. So it was looking pretty good yesterday. You did have a nice kind of head and shoulders pattern sort of forming, right? You had your left shoulder, your head, your right shoulder. You just couldn't break out. You got rejected off that head and shoulders pattern. So we're back to the drawing board now for SNX. What do we have going on? I mean, definitely some type of resistance coming down. It's not perfect. You have a couple weird wicks. And then coming up, looks like you're building a support. So it looks like you're coiling up here. You're coiling up for a decent size move. You're gonna have to get a move on the daily by April 27th. So you got like another 10 days possibly of consolidation here for SNX. You break this to the upside. I think your target here is your local high wicks. I'll call it there about 28. And then you break down. You're probably gonna get some support here, sitting at $18, and then a little bit lower at about 15.96. But yeah, you got a couple more days of consolidation here. All right, Bitcoin's sitting at 60,040. So we're getting really close to both of these supports, guys. Really close. Not looking too good for BTC as we speak right now. The bounce that we got was not great. Definitely not great. So we'll see what happens. All right, so that is that. We're seeing Doge back up to 29 cents too. SNX, type in Twitter, MBX. You can see the partnership, Microsoft, Amazon, and FUS 500 global retailers. All right, I'll do that real quick. MBX. Let's see. MBX, are we forming a W pattern? Universal. Let's see. Not seeing any of the partners, man, but I mean, it looks interesting. Looks interesting, man. I'm not gonna spend too much time on this, but looks like it's part of the Stellar. Yeah, man, looks interesting. If you guys want to check out MobiPay, go ahead, dude. All right, Bitcoin bouncing right now. Can you check favorite coin, Litecoin? You got it, Juan. I know you love Litecoin, man. You love Litecoin. Like, I've never seen anyone like Litecoin more than Juan. He asks about Litecoin every day. It's insane. But yeah, Litecoin, like we knew we hit our measure move target out of our symmetrical triangle. Literally perfectly to a T. You can't make it up. And now you're getting resistance at 314, which is both your 1.618 Fibonacci and also some resistance looking left on the wick from January 2018. So makes sense why you're getting a little bit of a rejection there. But if you do continue up, 369 is your next target. You could need to come back down maybe to touch one of these smaller time frame moving averages. You technically are at your 4-hour 20 moving average right now, and you've held that nicely as support on your move up here. So look for that to hold. If not, look for your 20-day moving average to hold as well. So I think Litecoin depends a lot on what Bitcoin does. If Bitcoin starts dumping here, we're probably going to see Litecoin dump too. So just keep that in mind. All right, Doge back above 29 cents. So will Doge start making some headway here? Who knows? Who knows though? I think it's got to move soon. It's got to move soon, in my opinion. All right, Bitcoin back up to 60,200 as well. Matt, can you check out Loopring when you get a chance? You got it, Matt. Thanks for supporting the stream, man. Loopring. Yeah, Loopring's gone, man.
Strap up, we're going to the moon.
Loopring is gone. And yeah, you know your measured target is 80 cents. You definitely have some resistance looking left in that area too. A couple local highs in that general area. And then after that, you really got your big local high up there at 88 cents. Those are your next two targets looking left for Loopring. And then after that, we'll take a look at our fib targets and
Hey Jordan, any good news?
you're in price discovery. Yeah, Chainlink's looking really good, man. We'll take a look at Chainlink again for you. But yeah, Chainlink's looking really good, man. So yeah, 80 cents and 88 cents, your next targets for Loopring. But Loopring looking really good too, Dan. All right, BTC trying to get a bounce. Ethereum trying to get a bounce. And Doge is pushing 29.25 now. So let's see what happens with our big, I guess you can call it big three now. I guess we can call it Doge part of the big three, I guess. Fatty McDonut. Still love your name, man. Fatty McDonut. What's going on, dude? Can you check out Reef? You got it, man. Check out Reef. The old reefer. I love the name Reef. Just a giant reefer. So for Reef, we know we broke this general resistance coming down, right? We got one fake out, but generally speaking, we did break this. I think it's more so in the daily chart. Yeah. Daily chart, we broke this resistance. We backtested it as support, and now we're continuing up here on the daily. I do think you're going to go up to 54 cents pretty quickly here. Just because looking left, you got no resistance on the daily. So 54 cents is your next target. If you get rejected there, you could just have a nice ascending triangle forming, right? Where you got, looks very, very similar to the Cardano chart actually, where you got multiple touches, you got two touches on your top side, and you just keep getting higher lows, higher lows, higher lows. If you can get back up to the top here, it's going to look almost identical to the Cardano chart, where we got an ascending triangle pattern. If you break out of that to the upside, obviously we got to get there first, and if you break the resistance, could be looking at a target of approximately about 8.4 cents, not 80, 8.4 cents. Alrighty, but looking pretty good. Bullish consolidation pattern. Sellers getting exhausted. Evening Jordan. What's going on, MP? Can you take a look at very new coin PDEX? Oh, Pokedex. Yep, I heard about Pokedex as well. $50 million market cap. Love me some low cap coins, man. Pokedex. Another. It also reminds me of the low cap that I invested in Pokemon. But yeah, I mean, this thing is obviously it just came out yesterday. But yeah, I mean, not much to do on the charts, but I've heard a lot about this. Is a trading platform catered towards both Uniswap and centralized exchange markets. It provides two products initially, Polkadot's Order Book and Polkadot AMM. Allows traders to get the both of both worlds by providing a no KYC feeless swap. So it gives you feeless swaps, it looks like. Working with, basically working with the people that usually use Uniswap, it'll give you feeless swaps. So definitely a cool project there. Pokedex. It makes me think like you catch a Pokemon and you go put it in your Pokedex. But yeah, Pokedex seems like a pretty cool project. $50 million market cap. I think this is going to be a nice low cap sleeper here. Obviously, as it kind of makes its way up here slowly, as it just obviously just came out. Looks like it just launched yesterday, so could be a cool project here. Pokedex, check it out, guys. I might have to check this out. I might invest some in this as well because I did hear a lot of good things about Pokedex. All right, Bitcoin 60,040. So looks like we're getting a bounce off this bottom here. After all, it looks like, which is good to see. We're also seeing Ethereum get a bounce as well. In case y'all were wondering. Let's see. Safe moon today, Mamba? Really, dude? I'm not surprised.
Moon today.
I mean, safe moon is just randomly moons all the time, so I'm not surprised. Eventually that thing's going to come back down, though, I feel like. All right, Dan said ETN, Electronium, hidden gem altcoin. ETN, huh? I heard about this. I think someone requested this the other day. Looks like it got a big pullback. Looks like it went all the way up to 3.5 cents and came all the way back down to 2.3. Is a mobile-based crypto platform that offers an instant payment system. Safest and quickest way transaction with minimal fees for the world's unbanked population, which accounts for 1 billion of the world's population. Okay. Definitely seems cool. $500 million market cap. I don't know. I mean, it's a third page altcoin, so definitely you could say it's a low cap altcoin, but seems pretty cool. I've heard about this before, actually. What exchanges is it on? So it's on KuCoin, so it's on one of the decently big exchanges, so that's good. Also on Huobi. So yeah, interesting, dude. Interesting. What is it? Electronium chart. Yeah. This looks pretty good, man. So it's kind of weird. It doesn't really have a resistance, but yeah, dude, looks pretty good. Nice pullback here. If you bought this dip, nice, dude. All right, so if you guys are new to the stream, make sure you guys subscribe. If we can try to hit, see where we're at right now. I think we're getting pretty close to 25K. I don't know if we can hit 25K today, but if we could, that'd be pretty cool. So if you guys are not subscribed, make sure you guys subscribe. I mean, we could. It's technically still possible, but it's gonna take quite a few to get up there. What did I just click on? All right, there we go. Hidden gem. David said I came late, but I rewinded for CHILLIN. Thank you again, David. Appreciate the super chat, man. Top Hash Man. Hey Jordan, any good news on Chainlink? Yeah, I mean Chainlink. The Chainlink chart looks good. I mean, you have hit a general resistance on your long term, but like I said earlier, you could just be consolidating here in a. Actually, let me get to my link, my Coinbase chart out here. It's already had it. Yeah, so. Looks like you could just be consolidating in another possible symmetrical triangle pattern. Now, this is just pure speculation at the moment. You only have 2 touches on both sides, but Chainlink tends to do the same thing over and over again. It makes a symmetrical triangle after a smaller symmetrical triangle to a smaller symmetrical triangle to a smaller symmetrical triangle after it always hits the top of this resistance on the rising wedge. So we'll see. We'll see if this plays out. I don't know if it's going to play out. I mean, you probably could make a little bit bigger of a symmetrical triangle, but I'll keep it like this. This is just a guess right now to me what's going to happen. This is just a pure guess. But we are right at resistance, so it's possible we could get a little bit of a pullback here for Chainlink. Like I said, look for at 38 and 36, 15 as possible support levels.
VeChain and Algo.
VeChain and Algo. Okay. Shannon with the $5 super chat. Thank you, Shannon. Don't see anything in your super chat though, so I don't know if you wanted anything in there. I'm sure the.
For fun, what is your LTC price spread for 2051?
Yeah, we'll check it out, dude. Hold on. All right, so Mamba wanted Safe Moon, so let's do Safe Moon for Mamba here. Safe Moon, Safe Moon's kind of a meme coin too. I feel like Safe Moon is always memed up to oblivion, if I could say it right. It's like Doge or freaking Doge and what is the other one I'm thinking of? I can't remember. But Safe Moon. This is like a freaking
That's an exit stable coin.
So this is like a stable coin to the downside, right? So I don't know, dude. I don't know. I mean, it is just kind of just consolidating here. Oh, this is Moon Swap. Hold on. Moon Swap. There's so many moons, man. Yeah, this chart looks a little different, but there's so many moon coins. Like, can any of these coins be a little bit more creative? Seriously. But yeah, I mean, on the 4-hour time frame, Safe Moon definitely did moon, dude. From your top to your, 191%. It looks like in the last a little bit less than 2 days. Safe Moon continues to moon, going from, man, Safe Moon has done really well. So, congrats if you got in this. I'll take back my statement. It's not a stable coin, okay? It's not a stable coin.
Strap up. We're going to the moon.
You're going to the moon, man. So I'm top to bottom here. Yeah, you broke your 1.618 Fibonacci, and your next target for Safe Moon, if you do continue up, I don't know. You might need some consolidation here, but is whatever this number is here, 0.000000308, right? So good stuff there. Good stuff there. Oh, thanks, Shannon. Appreciate it. Just saw your message in the chat. Thanks for supporting the stream, Shannon. Connie, any thoughts on CVC? Check out CVC for Connie. Know what I've noticed? We got a lot more females in here now. I don't know. I don't know if it's just because of this beautiful face here, or it's just because of my beautiful skills. It's probably a combination of both. But I've noticed a lot more females in here, which is good. Which is good to see.
How is GRT?
GRT. Go check out GRT. CVC. What do we got going on here? Skills. Denise said skills. Thanks, Denise. I appreciate it. What's going on? What's going on, Cameron? Thanks for becoming a sub, man. Appreciate it, dude. All right, CVC. What do you got going on here for CVC? I mean, overall, it just looked like, back testing your previous. I got a text message pop up. Hold on. Text. There we go. Previous resistance back here, and retesting it as support. But I mean, you're just not making any headway since then. I do see some type of definitely a consolidation pattern starting here, though. You got upward support, and on the top side, I mean, you only have 2 touches here, but trying to see. Yeah, I'd probably say it's more of a. It's kind of awkward though. I don't know. Say more of a rising channel. Got more of a rising channel going on here, which is typically when you're coming from the upside, is typically a bearish pattern. It's more of like a bear flag, but we shall wait and see. We are in a bull market, so a lot of these bearish patterns end up actually turning bullish after all. So we'll wait and see. All right, we'll wait and see. It's for CVC, but if you do continue up, we have another target up here. Your 1.618 Fibonacci at 97.8 cents, and then 143 is your next one after that. So if you do break down, you got some really, really good support at 51 cents though for CVC. What's going on, Highwind? For fun, what is your Litecoin price prediction for 2051? Man, so if I had to put my money on it, like dead on, like my price prediction for Litecoin for end of 2021. Hold on, let me take a sip of this and let me ponder this thought. Zero. If I'd have, and it's not because I think crypto is going to die. I think by 2051, I believe only the coins with real world use case. Not saying Litecoin doesn't have real world use case. I just think Bitcoin will prevail over Litecoin. I'm going to say 0 for Litecoin by 2051 if I had to put my life on it. And if I'm still doing this in 2051, which I doubt it. I mean, who knows what life's going to say. You know, you guys can come back here and say I said Litecoin will be at $0 by 2051. Zero. Yep. $0. $0. Someone said Guilty Sparks said Doge is going to 17 cents by Monday. I mean, I could see it. I think see, who knows what Dogecoin is going to do? Dogecoin could pump up to $1, or Dogecoin could just capitulate back down to like 6 cents. Who knows? Who knows, dude? No one really knows. Same thing when no one knows what Bitcoin's going to do here. No one knows what Bitcoin's going to do here. People can predict, but no one really knows. 60,161. I mean, we're sitting right at that support. Right at that support. I don't like how you're not getting. Say when we hit this, I would have liked to get a nice bounce off the bottom. I don't like how you're just chilling here. That makes me slightly bearish that you're kind of just chilling at this level. You would have wanted to get a nice bounce. You can see the last couple times we hit it, like right here, we got a big green dildo to the upside. Right here, big green dildo to the upside. Even right here, like we hit it a bunch of times, but look at the wicks. Like we wicked up pretty heavily, and then we got a pretty big green dildo up there. Right now, like haven't got too much of a pump up here. So slightly worrisome in the short term, but it's just short term stuff. We know where we're going in the long term, right? All right, so let's get back to some of these. We did CVC, Q23F4. What's going on, man? Super chat of $5. VeChain and Algo. Let's do VeChain and Algo for my man out here. My man's what was your name again, man? Qui. I think it's more Qui. Love me some VeChain, man. I actually bought some more VeChain today on the pullback that we got. I felt like I didn't have enough VeChain. So VeChain pumped all the way up to 28 cents. Dipped back down to like 22. I bought right around 22 cents. So yeah, nice little pullback here for VeChain. It could definitely go a little lower. I just didn't want to miss out on a nice pullback there. So I scooped some more VeChain up. I think it is possible you could come a little bit lower down to your 24-hour EMA, which currently sits at about 20.3 cents. It is possible you can come a little bit lower. But overall, I mean, we know VeChain, we broke out of this giant rising channel. And I told you guys we were going to get a big pump as soon as we did that. We did, right? We came back down, back tested it, and then we absolutely mooned to the upside. After that back test, we did a 78% pump to the upside. So some consolidation could be in store here for VeChain. Just keep that in mind. But, all right, Bitcoin breaking below 60K right now, guys. This could be it. 59,948. All right. So we'll see. Let's watch what happens here for Bitcoin. This could be the big break that some of us have been waiting for here. 59,866. We're sitting right there, dude. Sitting right there. All right. We didn't break out in that first attempt, but the more times we hit that, support, the more times we keep hitting our head on it, or in this case, I mean, hit our feet on it, I guess, because it's support, the easier it is it's going to be to break through that support. So we shall see what happens. Qui, I'm going to look at Algo for you. And Marcus, I'm going to look at GRT for you. I didn't forget about you guys. I just wanted to stick on Bitcoin real quick to see if we do get that dump back down to the downside. It looks We're pretty close, guys. We are pretty damn close as we speak right now. We're poking our little head. Poking our head through. We shall see. Doge at 28 cents. Yeah, Doge has been chilling at 28 cents for the past couple hours, so I'm not surprised there. Echo Dream said best low cap gem so far is Moby X.
SPI gearing up for another leg up. Price targets?
Yeah, everyone's hyping up Moby X, man. Or MBX. Hey guys, while we watch Bitcoin dip, if you guys want to join the Discord, link is pinned right to the top of the chat. Go join the Discord if you guys want to talk crypto. Sometimes I usually go in there after the stream and hang out on the voice chat. If you guys want to talk after the stream, sometimes I go and talk over there. So, it broke. Okay, hold on. Let me get a new link here. I'm not sure why it broke. I just posted a new one before the stream. It's kind of weird. Let me update the Discord link in the top of the chat so you guys can get in there. I'm getting told that it broke. Let's remove that one. And then let's post a new link here. Paste. There's the link in the chat, guys. And I'm also going to post it on the top of the chat so you guys have it there. There we go. All right. So it should be on the top of the chat, and it also should be in the chat there. So go join the Discord if you guys want. Talk a lot of crypto in there and stuff. All right. So there's a question for me to answer there too. Shannon, I guess. I'll get to these other ones in here, but I guess Shannon asks, Jordan, if you had 20K, where would you put it new to crypto? If you're new to crypto, I would stick to some of the higher cap altcoins. I would probably stick to a lot of the ones that I think has big future cases. I'd probably stick to Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, and Chainlink. You could also add Binance Coin in there too. I think Binance Coin's now kind of got into that territory for me as well. So I would stick to, like I said, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Binance Coin, Cardano, and Chainlink are probably your best 5 bets if you're new to crypto. I'd probably stay away from some of the lower caps, especially if you're new, because they're kind of volatile, and you'll probably have a tendency to sell when they are dipping and buy when they're pumping. So I'd just buy the top 5 I just said, and kind of just stick to your guns, just hodl. All right, so we just broke that support, guys, in just a second, and now we're getting back up too. So we're getting a wick back up. We have not broken it yet. It has to be a close, right? It's got to be a close. But we are now below it. Definitely no joke, guys. Definitely no joke. Time to buy. Time to buy, guys. Oh, all right. Guys, we're going to zero.
Everybody panic, we're going to zero. Everybody panic, we're going to zero.
Just kidding, guys. We're not actually going to zero. We're not actually going to zero. This is the time, right? If we break the support and we get back down into these levels down here, this is where you make the money, guys. So if you don't invest in the bear market, you don't invest when everything's low. The time you want to invest is these dips, okay? That's the time you want to invest. So if we get back into the 50Ks, even if we get back into the 40Ks, that's the time you want to dollar cost average and get in. That's where you're going to make the money. That is where you make the money, is buying the dips. Okay? So 59,700. Looks like we have kind of firmly broken that support now, and this is when we could see a cascading sell event here. So let's see if we get one of those. Let's see. Bitcoin might put up a fight here, though. Bitcoin might put up a little bit of a fight. Let's see if it does. Bitcoin back to 20K. Yeah. 30K so I can buy big. If Bitcoin, I don't think Bitcoin will drop down to 30K. That would be ridiculous. But if Bitcoin did drop down to 30K, you best bet. You best bet. I mean, a large portion of my net worth is in crypto already, but you best bet more money would be invested into Bitcoin if it dropped down to 30K. A large portion. 59,565. All right, yeah, here we go. Here we go, guys. This is just looking down. I mean, if we break, this is a big level we're at right now, right? Like, you should have a lot of support at this level. Looking left, a lot of support resistance at this general level, right about here. Okay, if you break 59,326, like, you could be going, but you got a lot of support looking left here at this level. So this could be a point where you kind of hit this, get a nice move back up, retest this as support, and then continue down, right? Don't be surprised if that happens. You get a little dead cat bounce back up to the upside here, but we shall see. We shall see. If you guys are new to the stream, make sure you guys subscribe. I'm here every day from 7 to 10 p.m. So don't miss out on any of the streams, all right? By hitting that subscribe button. If you guys are enjoying today's stream, only if you guys are enjoying. If you guys aren't enjoying, hit that dislike button. That's fine. That still helps me out. But if you are enjoying the stream, press that like button. Appreciate everyone that does do that. We are pushing pretty close to 24,900 subscribers right now. So only need a few more for that. So if you guys, like I said, help me out by pushing that button. If you guys are enjoying the stream, that would mean the world to me. All right. So 59,620. We're getting that bounce. Like I said, we're getting that bounce. We could bounce here and go back, test that as new resistance now. Ethereum, yeah, we check Ethereum. Ethereum 2260. So looking left on Ethereum, we got no support really until about 2194, right? So we'll see if Ethereum reaches 2194. We'll see. Your daily moving average on Ethereum, yeah, daily moving average on Ethereum is sitting below that. So we'll see. I think a lot of it depends on Ethereum, what Bitcoin does. If Bitcoin starts dumping or continues, it already started dumping. If Bitcoin continues dumping, you're going to see Ethereum continue dumping as well. If Bitcoin bounces, you'll see Ethereum bounce. But let's see, guys. This can just be a wick, right? This doesn't have to be a breakout, right? It's got to, like I say every time, it's not confirmed until you get that close, right? and obviously the close isn't until another 3.5 hours from now. So if you get a bounce here, ends up just being a wick, everything's all fine and dandy, right? Everything's all fine and dandy. All right, what's Doge? Doge is just chilling. Doge is like, oh, I see Bitcoin and Ethereum dumping. I'm just gonna chill out and do nothing. I don't get it. Who's selling? Bots, algorithms, right? You got algorithms that look at the support. You probably have people buying at that level. Once it broke it, probably had stop losses.
About SHIB, Shiba, and predictions. Do you think it's going to blow up?
Yeah. But like, as far as why people selling, it's not so much has to be selling. It could be people going long right here with leverage. It breaks that support. People get liquidated, and then that starts the liquidation event, right? That could be the case too. Let's see. What is this weird song? Always comes on halfway through, and I'm like, what the heck is going on here? Let's see. There we go. All right, we're back in business here, guys. We're back in business. All right, let's. Bitcoin's kind of just chilling right now. It looks like it wants to bounce back up here. We'll obviously keep looking towards Bitcoin. We'll also keep looking at Ethereum. Ethereum's getting a bounce too. So let's take a look at a couple more altcoins here. Qui also wanted Algo, so check out Algo. Now Algo's had a really good couple days. I'm assuming it probably pulled back with Bitcoin and Ethereum. Yep. Okay. did exactly what I thought. So it pulled back with Ethereum and Bitcoin. It looks like we did break out of this channel, though. Finally breaking out of this channel. And, you know, we bullishly, if we can back above here, which I think we will, it could just be a bullish back test with just a wick down here. And hopefully you can continue up to your next targets, which is 180. Obviously you got 184 as your next targets here for Algorand. And then you get your 1.618 Fibonacci at 224. But obviously Algorand follows Bitcoin and Ethereum as far as macro moves very, very well. So like as long as Bitcoin and Ethereum start going back up, you're going to see Algorand continue back up as well. Bitcoin back above the support, guys. So like I said, it could just end up being a wick, and looking like it wants to continue being a wick as we speak. So we shall see. We shall see. It's going to be a fight of the bears and bulls here, whether it wants to stay over the support or it wants to continue down. The fight in the bear and the bulls, you guys, I wish I had like a boxing ring bell here, but man, big fight here between the two sides. ETH getting back almost above the $2,300 mark, so that's good to see after dipping all the way back down to $2,245. Algo getting right back above that support line, so everything looks all right now. Marcus wants GRT, so let's do GRT from Marcus real quick. He's been waiting for a little bit. GRT looks like it's dumping with Bitcoin and Ethereum. We know we broke out of this kind of bull flag-ish pattern. Finally, right? Back tested it as support. You're just not getting any bids now, and you're dumping back down to the downside. So it's possible you could come back down and test this again. I don't want to come back down and test it again, but it's always possible here. But not much else going on besides that for GRT. Like, no bearish divergence, no bullish divergence. This is just a no trade zone right now. I've just sideways action. Looks like you're trying to build some support here at this general level. If you break this level, you could come back down and test this resistance again. So maybe about 175 if you break that. All right, Bitcoin chilling, chilling.
As far as technicals, why do you think BTC is better LTC?
Why do I think BTC is better as LTC? Store of value. So Bitcoin's obviously the bigger name, has a lot more money in it. It's just a better store of value, less volatility. It's to me like, yeah, Litecoin I guess is faster, stuff like that. But I think versus Bitcoin versus Litecoin, a lot of it has to do with just the store of value aspect, and I think Bitcoin has Litecoin beat of that. I don't think so. Like as far as like real world use case, I don't think Bitcoin really has. This is my opinion. I don't think Bitcoin has a real world use case besides the store of value and the fight against inflation. So I just think it has Litecoin beat in that aspect. All right. Let's see. What else do we got here? We got SPY gearing up for another leg up. Price targets. SPY. Let's do SPY for my guy, Football Business. What's going on, Football Business, man? SPY. I think SPY is shopping. Let me just... I want to double check here because sometimes I do the wrong coin and then people get mad at me and I have to apologize and, you know, all that stuff. So SPY, let's see. You got shopping. Let's see what we got here. Just a big consolidation here for shopping. This is one of those retail coins. Like, it's in a tough spot, right? It's a downwards channel. Switch to the. I'm gonna go to the 4-hour chart. Yeah, nice resistance on the 4-hour chart, and then your support, pretty nice too. One fake out to the downside. So, I would like you to hold this general level here. Looks like you're right at that support right now. But you got one fake out to the downside here. But generally speaking, it looks pretty decent here. If you do get a bounce, you got your left shoulder, you got a head. If you get a bounce here, I do like the idea of a possible inverse head and shoulders here if you get a bounce and continue up to the upside. Overall, looks like a giant. It's still a bit too big to call it a bull flag. It's kind of more just a falling channel, but we shall see. We shall see. You have the making of a possible inverse head and shoulders pattern, but obviously you have to get a bounce first to confirm that. Yeah, you broke below a level I didn't really want to break at. As far as supports go, like obviously you got right here, which you got support on earlier.
Data down? No. Still up from 33 cents when I
Squiggy.
Where's it going?
What's going on, my man? Hope everything's doing well for you, dude. ADA is down, man. But we know where it's going. We know where it's going. Right? We got a bunch of people panicking in the chat today. And we know where it's going. What's going on, Squiggy? Good to have you back, my man. Hope the McLaren's doing pretty well for you and all that jazz. All that jazz. Get it? For jazz. Anyways, yeah, that's really shopping. You break down. You got some support here at 139 and then 123. Should be pretty all right for shopping. But if you do continue down, continue up, retest the top of your channel here at about 181 probably. Depends how long you take to get back up there for shopping. Bitcoin dumping again, guys. 59,600 for anyone that's new to the stream, guys.
Everybody panic, we're going to zero.
Make sure you guys all panic so I can scoop up more of your Bitcoin. I'll scoop up all your. If you guys want to sell right now, I'll scoop up all your Bitcoin. Don't worry. Thanks again, Twiggy. You're the absolute stud, man. All right, so let's see. We had Spy. Brennan wants helium. I haven't looked at helium in a long time, so man, check it out, dude. Helium. What do we have going on for helium? Let's go to the daily chart. So you bounce nicely off your 20-day moving average for helium. Look, it's been holding really nicely. Once here, bounce off of it here, trying to bounce off it again here. You have any bullish divergence? Not quite. I wouldn't call it a bullish divergence. You could depending on if you get a bounce, but bounce hasn't came yet. If you do continue a little bit lower, you definitely could be making a bullish divergence from this low to your next low. So we shall see. We shall see if that does happen. As far as what you're doing right now, though, like, looks like a nice little, probably wedge. Yeah, nice little falling wedge. Could also call it a nice little bull flag as well. Whatever you want to call it. Looks like just a nice consolidation for me. Now, you could come back down and retest the bottom here. If you went straight down, that would put you right about $12.77. But we shall see and we shall wait if we're going to do that. Like I said, if we go a little bit lower, you might have some bullish divergence forming, which could be good for you in the long run. I don't know if I would call this a bull flag. I would call it probably more of a wedge. It would put you right at 21.12 as your next targets if you do continue up on this breakout. Bitcoin right now is back, well, almost back above the support. It's trying. The bulls and bears are fighting right now for Bitcoin to get back above that level. Doge, chillin. ETH is right back above that support, so that's good to see. Ash, I want to ask about Shiba in prediction. Do you think it's going to blow up? Shiba. Anyone know about Shiba in the chat? I don't think I'm the only one who doesn't know about Shiba. But we'll take a look at Shiba, man. Shiba. I'm assuming this is it. What the heck? Hold on. Let me make sure I'm looking at the right one here. Shiba Inu. What the heck is going on here? Top exchanges are currently is the reasoning behind the creation of Shiba is the Shibas constantly forget where they bury their treasure. The website proclaims many doggy wars have been waged over the precious treasure and delicious goodies. What the heck is this, dude? What is this? Hold on. All right. I guess we can look at the chart of this. It looks like it went absolutely ham. Holy crap. Look at this weekly dildo, guys. This thing, look at this weekly dildo. And we got a huge explosion on the top side.
Strap up, we're going to the moon.
This dildo definitely went to the moon. Holy crap. 2,442% on the week for Shiba. I don't know anything about this coin, dude, so I couldn't tell you whether it's going to absolutely moon to the upside. But, dude, what the heck is this? Man, I can't give you too much TA on that, man. I mean, it's already pumped, right? Went up 25x in the last week. All right, so Hyan, right? Okay, I already answered that. BTC is better store of value than Litecoin, Hyan. But I have nothing against Litecoin. I think it's a good investment. I just think long-term, Bitcoin's the way to go, personally. And Squiggy wanted Cardano, as always. Love me some Cardano. Cardano and Chainlink are always flipping between my my third and fourth holdings. I think Chainlink is number 3 again after its last pump, but I can't remember 100%. All right, so Squiggy, we're getting there. We're getting there, my man. We're down. Last time we talked, we were down here in this ascending triangle pattern.
Check out BEPO.
And
it's breaking out.
Yeah, so we were down here on this ascending triangle pattern, and since then we've pumped up to the top of the ascending triangle. We are now forming a bull flag right under our ascending triangle resistance. So as long as we can break up from this bull flag, which we're getting close, like this ascending triangle doesn't have that much more room left, right? As long as we pump up, right? Next targets are 172 and 205 for Cardano. But I love the bullish consolidation right under your resistance. That's perfect. And I'm excited for Cardano. Really excited for Cardano. Really excited for Cardano. So better be patient there. Keith O'Sullivan with the €99 super chat. Thank you, Keith. Don't see any message in there, but if you're just supporting the stream, I appreciate it, man. Randall Flag, please check out B Pro. It's breaking out. Yep, check out B Pro. A lot of hype around B Pro, just around the whole crypto community. I've heard B Pro tons of times. Has it breaking? I don't know if it's broken. I don't know if say it can broke out, dude, but if we look at our long term here, from our top to this top to this top, you got to break this downward resistance, right? 1, 2, 3. Until you break that resistance, I can't say you've broken out, right? As much as I want to give you some hopium, I can't give you some fake hopium, right? So it's more of a falling wedge, which if you did break out, would put you back at the top of the range at 4.7 cents. But yeah, I mean, you technically haven't broken out, dude. I do like that you got back above your 4-hour EMA though. That could be pretty bullish short term, but yeah, dude, 4.7 cents is your target if you break out of this for B Pro. Long freaking consolidation here, super long consolidation. But like I've heard tons of stuff about B Pro. Tons of stuff about B Pro.
Can you check out Carry Protocol?
Carry Protocol? Yeah. Squeaky said, I think I'm hovering around Uranus. I'm way past the moon. Elon, go to the moon, man. 59,800 for BTC. We are now technically still below that support, but we're right at it. We are right at it. So those next 3 hours are going to, like these bears and bulls are throwing punches at each other. They got bruises all over their face. They got blood all over their face. They're fighting right now. They're fighting. ETH looking all right. Doge just doesn't want to leave 28 cents. Doge like took some super glue and is just glued to 28 cents right now. So that's that. All right, Tristan. What's going on, Tristan? Thanks for hanging out again, man. He said, can you check out Carry Protocol? We can definitely check out Carry Protocol. What was I? Oh, yeah. Carry Protocol is one of those ones that for some reason is not on. Let me just make sure I got the right one here. Carry. Hold on. Carry Protocol. I think this is Carry Protocol.
2H or 4H Doge chart next time. We look PLZ.
Yeah, you can check it out, man. Daily chart, dude. 22-hour or 4-hour Doge chart next time. We can look, please. Yeah, absolutely. Let's see. So, on Carry Protocol, like, you don't have much resistance looking up. I mean, I get why you got rejected at that last point looking up. You can see right here, you did have some old support on that level, so that's why you got rejected as far as your candle bodies. Now, if we go to the 4-hour, what I could be worried about here slightly, not really. I was going to say you might have a little bit of inverse head and shoulders pattern going on, but I think you still could, if you pump up a little bit here, get rejected again at that level, and continue down. You still could have a little bit of a head and shoulders, not inverse head and shoulders, but definitely could be wary. So if you can't get back above this level right here on your next run up, could be a little bit of a head and shoulders pattern form, and it could bring you back down a good amount. See if you have any support looking left. Not really.
Hey bro, can you check out a PY?
But you're mostly just range bound between like 2.1 cents and 3.4 cents. A little bit of price action up here. So I think whatever one you break first is generally going to be the area that the next direction you go to for carry. But if you actually look on the daily, there's not a lot of resistance left for carry. There's really not. Like, after that, it's pretty much like up here at like 6.4 cents. You could be seeing pretty big moves for carry if you do break that high. All right, Bitcoin chilling, ETH chilling, and DOGECOIN chilling. The big three. Fortunately, I gotta say it, DOGECOIN's part of the big three now. Doge is a meme. Do not invest more than $10 or $1,000 if you tip YouTube strippers like I do, which you don't. So just little in Doge. It's a meme. Yeah, Jess. Like you said, just be careful. For all you Doges out there, I say this every stream, right? Like, if you invest in Doge, that's fine. I have no problem if you invest in Doge. Just only invest money you can afford to lose in Doge. Because it could, like I said, it could drop that back down to 6 cents. Like in a huge liquidation event, huge, people getting liquidated. Like, it could drop down to 6 cents very, very fast if it starts going down fast. So just be careful. Can you check out Hex? Yeah, we can definitely check out Hex. All right, so let's see. Doge. Look at Doge on the 2-hour. Yeah, we look at Doge on the 2-hour. Why not, man? That's Doge on the 2-hour. And it looks pretty much the same. So I don't know what you wanted me to look at, but on the 2-hour, it looks almost the exact same as the 1-hour. So that is really that, man. Not really much else to say on that. I'm going to switch it back to the hourly. I like it a little better on the hourly. Steve, check out Steve Ford wanted API. Steve Ford wanted APY. I got you, Steve Ford. APY is...
Can you check out KEX?
Kex? Yeah, I can check out Kex. Steve Ford coming in hot with the super chats, man. All right, APY. What do we got going on? It looks like you're trying to just round out here. Let's see. Trying to figure out maybe if you got consolidating maybe in some type of pattern here. I mean, you don't really got much of a pattern here. You do got a downward resistance, though.
With Royal Bank of England stock on the NYSE ticker symbol Riot Just dropped 64%. Oh my God.
Yeah, we'll check it out. We can check it out. But yeah, I mean, APY, like, it looks like you're just kind of rounding out. You don't have much as far as indicators go. I do like that you came back down, back tested this, your general local top as support, and a nice double bottom here. And now you're kind of rounding out. So I do think that you eventually break this to the upside. Like this. I mean, technically you could stay in this to like May 7th, which is probably not what you want to hear, right? But I mean, probably a measure move target if you do break out of this. Put you up towards like 294. And then after that, it's pretty much straight up, straight down. So you could be going back up to 698 after that if you do break that. But doesn't look too bad, man. Doesn't look too bad. You got to patiently wait on this one. APY. Then Marcus with the 171 super chat. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Steve Ford again with the hex. So he wanted a hex and kex. I think, right? Hex and kex. Okay. So hex. What is hex doing? So for hex, you're dipping a little bit right now. I do want to ultimately see you hold the level you're at right now, though. I don't want to see it dip below your previous local high from January 1st. New Year's Eve or New Year's Day, right? That's pretty awesome. But I don't want to see it dip back below that in all seriousness. You have got below your 20-day moving average, which is slightly bearish in the short term here. But as long as you hold this general support line from your wick back in January 1st, I think all is okay. If you do dip below that, I mean, could be coming back down to maybe 1.3 cents if you do dip below that. But I think this is just a bullish back test of this ascending triangle pattern you had playing out here, right? Nice ascending triangle pattern you broke to the upside. And then your measure move target out of that, we haven't even come close to that, I don't think. Yeah, your measure move target out of that was up here towards, just straight here, up here towards about 2.8 cents. So you still got a ways to go to your measure move target. I think this was just a bullish back test of your ascending triangle pattern for hex. And then you also wanted kex. Actually, we can take a look at it. Let me look at the measure move targets for you. My bad. Top to bottom. So you hit your 1.86 Fibonacci perfectly. Look, 1.861 Fibonacci. Can't make that stuff up. You go to your 2.618 Fibonacci is 3.4 cents. And then your 3.618 Fibonacci is at 4.7 cents. Those are your next two targets for hex if you do continue up. All right, Bitcoin back below the supports. So the bears are winning right now. The bears are currently winning as we speak, but all is not lost. All is not lost in crypto land. All right, we know we're going long term. We got to zoom out. When in doubt, zoom out. All right. Steve also wanted kex. We got too many X's in here, man. Too many X's. Get it, guys? Too many X's. We got hex. We got kex. All right. What is? Hold on. Let me make sure I got the right kex here. Kira network. Let's see. Kex. Guys, we could spam up those likes. We're at 416 likes, but I think we should be at 500 right now. I personally think that we should be at 500, but you guys do your own research on the amount of likes that I should have, but not financial advice on how many likes I should have, but I think we should be at 500 personally. But that's just me. That's just me. You guys do you. You guys do you. Looks like this broke down here. Unfortunately, man.
Can you check out Joe?
Then you got me the future of X. You're a weirdo, Jazz. All right, let's see what we got here. Kira network. I mean, it looks like you broke down, honestly, from this symmetrical triangle at the end of the day. So definitely could be seeing further downwards price action. If you break this wick here, so if you break 104, it's possible you could come back just looking down, like you got no support until all the way back down here on the daily. probably at 61 cents, right? So if you don't hold 104, you want to hold 61, right? You definitely want to hold 61. All right, but definitely broke down there for sure. All right, so we did Kex, and Hex. Too many X's going on here. JM wanted YFI. Got you, JM. Appreciate the super chat, man. Yearn Finance. I haven't heard anyone ask about Yearn Finance in years. I might be exaggerating a little bit, but all right, on the daily still in this rising channel on the daily. Not much has really changed here. So I think the last time we looked at it, we had this drawn too. You're having a hard time. So you finally broke. Yeah, you finally broke your local highs there on a candle body close basis from February 13th and April 9th. Hopefully this is just a bullish back test. That's what I'm hoping here, and we continue back up. If we do continue up, look for a move back up to this top of this channel. Looks a lot like VeChain, where if eventually you do break out of this rising channel, could be seeing a massive move to the upside. But yeah, hopefully this is just a bullish back test here, and you continue back up to the top of the channel, putting you upwards of like 68,000 for YFI on the daily. But we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see for YFI. All right. No movement on the big three. Bro, what is going on with Royal Bank of England stock on the New York Stock Exchange, ticker symbol RY? It just dropped 64%. I don't usually look at stocks, but I can take a look at it for you, man. What is it? The Royal Bank of England stock, that New York's NYSE. I don't know, man. NYSE. Doesn't pop up on TradingView for me. So I'm not gonna spend too much time trying to find it, but I don't know, man. I have no idea what happened, dude. Couldn't tell you, honestly. Couldn't tell you. Let's go back to Bitcoin on this chart, though. There we go. All right, so can you check out JUP?
Analyzing, give honest opinion on Safe Moon.
Honest opinion on Safe Moon? All right, you asked for it, man. When I get to it, I'll give you my honest opinion on Safe Moon. Steve 4 wanted JUP. What is JUP? Steve 4, you got some interesting coins, man.
For OGN because Steve Brown's one didn't come up.
Steve Brown's didn't come up. Interesting. Okay, we'll check it out. Chipping in on OGN because Steve Brown's one didn't come up. Okay, gotcha. Thanks, Sam. That's super nice of you for doing that for Steve, so appreciate it. All right, JUP. Is JUP Jupiter? Let me make sure JUP is Jupiter here. Yeah, JUP. Well, Jupiter or Jupiter Wallet, I guess. But anyways, JUP. What is going on here on the daily chart? What the heck is going on here? Holy crap. All right, let's... So this 4-hour chart is all over the place. On the daily, you don't really have much data, man. Not a lot of data to go off of here. Yeah, you passed all your fib targets. I mean, I can't really say you're in any type of pattern here, dude, to be honest with you. So I have no idea what's going on here. It's just kind of a sideways action, man. It's kind of sideways action, but not enough data to really go off of here, man, to be honest with you. I'm not going to spend too much time looking at it, but thanks for chipping in, man. Appreciate it. Steve Ford wanted RAD. All right, let's see if RAD's a little bit bigger. RAD's a little bit better than Jupiter. You definitely got some interesting coins, man. Rad's another one that's kind of interesting, dude. Yeah, dude. I mean, you can see on your way up, you bounced off your 4-hour EMA nicely. You now broken below it, so that's pretty bearish in the short term. I guess on the 4-hour, you probably want to hold this level at about 23 bucks. But like I said, another super short-term time frame coin where there's not a lot of data to really go off of. You break that support, could be coming back down to maybe test the highs here at 20 bucks. But other than that, not much to really go off of, like I said. Not really much. Any bullish divergence? Not seeing any bullish divergence. No bearish divergence. Yeah, not much else going on this one, dude. Crap is hitting the fan. Yeah, not really. Not really, guys. We're not going to zero yet, okay? We're not really going to zero yet. Every time MDX stream ends, I get transferred to yours. MDX seems like a cool dude. He has a strong accent, though. Chipping in for OGN because Steve Brown's one didn't come up. Okay, we got OGN. Let's check out OGN on Coinbase here. OGN. Let me see if we have one that better, little more data here. OGN. Let me make sure it's Origin Protocol. Yeah.
You're having a good weekend.
I'm having a really good weekend, Kevin. Thanks for hanging out, dude. Hope you're having a good weekend too over there. Can't complain, dude. Can't complain. Life is good, you know.
Can you do Polygon? I just put 500 pounds into it.
500 pounds, dude. Nice. Yeah, we could check out Polygon though. Or Origin. Thanks for the super chat again, Kevin. Like I said, I hope you're having a good weekend, man. Weather's kind of crappy over here, so it could be a little bit better weather-wise. Can't really do much outside the last couple of days, but hey, it is what it is. All right, so Origin, it looks like you're getting super close to a breakout. Super close to a breakout here. This thing's got a breakout. Like, you kind of got a fake out breakout, and you came back in. It's not a perfect support line, but you get the general gist. I do think you need to see a move relatively soon. Looks like by tomorrow morning, you probably got to see some type of move here for Origin, in my opinion. You could draw this a couple different ways. You could draw it like this. You could also draw it more as like a downwards channel as well. So just keep that in mind. But if you do break down below, probably retest the bottom of this channel. If you break out here, perfect. I mean, your target to the upside is the top here at about 338. But yeah, dude, we're waiting for this breakout. Origin, you're there though. You're there. You're right there. All right. Origin. My honest opinion on SafeMoon, Evan. Okay. Well, my honest opinion on SafeMoon. SafeMoon is a very, very volatile coin. Okay, to put it simply. Let me bring up the chart here. You pumped really hard here, really hard. You went up 180% over the last couple of days here. So you definitely could be in need of some type of pullback. Now, you did get a decent pullback. Looks like you pulled back about 15%, but you could need a little bit more of a pullback, right? I mean, that's an insane run. Technically, your next target is up here at like 308, whatever this number is. I'm not even going to attempt to say that because I'll just look dumb, but you definitely could need some type of pullback, maybe to retest your highs at 1.6. But yeah, dude, just be careful with SafeMoon. SafeMoon's one of those that seems to pump up really big and then pull back like 60%. But like if it's a coin that you don't mind losing, like if it's a long-term hold, sure, dude. But it tends to pump up a lot and then pull back. This pullback was like 50%. So just be wary that you could pull back 50% at any point in time. But if you don't mind that, dude, go for it. Go for it, man. Eden Shaw, can you do Polygon? I just put $500 into Polygon. Okay. Polygon. So you put 500 bucks into it. So you're pretty invested. Or 500 pounds, I guess I should say. I don't know what that equals to USD. So you broke this resistance. You back tested it as support here. You did break below your 4-hour EMA, so that's slightly short-term bearish there, for sure. So just be wary of that. Definitely slightly short-term bearish, but man, it's tough. You don't really got any type of no divergence on the 4-hour. On the daily chart, daily chart doesn't look great either. Like, you didn't want to break below this line here, your previous highs back here from March, and you did break below that. So you could come back down to your 20-day moving average at about 38 cents. But I mean, that's not that too big of a drop off, and that shouldn't scare you off or anything. But just be prepared for maybe a little bit more of a pullback to your 20-day moving average at this point. Okay. Which, I mean, it's not that big. Like I said, it's like another 4% down at this point.
Hi, Jordan. Chili's cup and handle or head and shoulders on the hourly.
Chili's cup and handle or head and shoulders on the hourly. Yeah, check it out, Matt. Yeah, we're actually on you right now, so that works out. Let's check out Chili's for you. And then we'll get into the Discord. We'll see what's popping over there in the Discord, and then should be good. Chili's cup and handle on the hourly, you said, right? Yeah, it could have cup and handle on the hourly. Also could be on the 4-hour too, right? Yeah, so generally, like, you can say the green line's your neckline, and then you got a nice cup, and then if you round out here, you're getting a nice bounce on that 4-hour EMA perfectly. You round out here, if you break the neckline, which sits at about 87 cents, I think you're golden, dude. Or sorry, 85.7 cents. You got a nice cup and handle pattern. Which, you got your next FIP extension targets up here, but we can take a look at what that would be if that does play out, which definitely a possibility. Yeah, put you almost right up to your 1.6 Fibonacci, right above it, right? So right about like 130. Could look pretty good. We'll keep this there, see if that plays out for Chili's. But I like it. I like it a lot. Definitely possible. Hunter Nix wanted Tron, so let's check out Tron for Hunter. Tron has broken down from its rising channel. Yeah, so you broke down from your rising channel. Let's see if you can hold this important level looking left, right? It was your local high from back in April 5th. Pretty important level. You break that to the downside, you definitely could be making slightly low lows here. Probably down to like 1433. But I mean, you got a lot of support here. You get a lot of support here. It's going to be tough for you to break lower than that. But if you do, we'll look at it. But I think you hold this. I think you hold this as long as Bitcoin doesn't start dumping, which
Thank you. By the way,
Bitcoin's dumping right now.
only crypto guy I trust. Thanks.
Yeah, no problem, Evan. Appreciate the kind words, man. I mean, I try to be honest. Like, if something looks bearish, I'm going to tell you. I'm not just going to hype it up. But if something looks bullish, I'll hype it up because it's bullish. If something looks bearish, I'll let you know what your downside targets are, man. But yeah, appreciate the nice words, man. Goes a long way. All right, Bitcoin dumping 59,413. We don't want to break 59,326 for BTC. That could spell some issues in the short term. We know we're going the long term, right? We're going to the moon in the long term, but just don't break 59,326, okay? But I mean, for me personally, I wouldn't be that mad of a dip. I wouldn't. But to me, I want a dip because everyone's gonna panic sell their coins. And I'll scoop all up those coins if we drop lower. If we get into the low 50s into the 40s, I'm gonna be scooping up every coin that exists on the planet. I wish I could do that, but I'll definitely be scooping some up though. All right, Marcus wanted cake, and then we'll get to the Discord right after I do cake here. Cake. What do we got on cake? Pancake swap. I love me some pancake swap though. I think Pancake Swap is at one day, okay?
Can you check out CEEK?
I'm calling this right now, guys. I think Pancake Swap one day will flip Uniswap's market cap. I'm calling it right now. All right, you guys can timestamp this. I don't know if it will be this year, right? But I think one day Uniswap will be overtaken by Pancake Swap. Okay, I'm calling it. But yeah, anyways, before I get super carried away here, I think so. In the short term, it looks like you want to continue up here. You don't want to. Well, actually, you already did. So you had a little bit of a head and shoulders pattern forming. You rejected it though, which is good to see. And then now, if you look right here, you did break this 4-hour resistance line coming down, and you back tested it as support, and now you're just trying to continue up. So looks like a bullish breakout to me. Now you just need to get those bids back to the upside. You haven't gotten the bids yet. You're pretty much just oscillating between like $25 and $21.50, right? So whatever one of those you break first, it's probably the direction you go to. But I think you go up here, and then obviously you break this. I think you're probably going to be testing your highs, 21, 29, 28, 22, and then after we do that, we'll see what our targets are if we do that. Okay. All right, Bitcoin 59,276. So we're dropping pretty low right now for BTC. All right. Okay, if you guys are in the Discord, guys, just a heads up. If someone's messaging you, trying to act like they're me, it's not me, okay? Apparently someone's trying to act like me in the Discord and messaging people. It's not me, all right? I will never message you and ask you anything like out of the ordinary, right? And if it's me, you'll see a little crown next to my name in the Discord. So if you get messaged by someone with my name, it's not me, okay? Just a heads up. Just a heads up. And if it's me, I'll prove it in some way that it's me, okay? Let's see. Let's see. All right. We're talking about Bannon. All right, here we go. Corsino said hidden gems, hot, wink, and BTT. He does that on purpose. He already explained it. So hot, wink, and BTT.
Hey, new to crypto, it's
Anchor.
very educational to watch someone do live analysis good. Learning EXP. Thank you. Could you look at XP's here, Adam Dealers, CJOICE?
Yeah, we'll take a look at it, man. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate the kind words.
Check me on Orange Bud. I love the project and it has fantastic long-term future. Pumped before main net and yet to bounce from the dip. Relatively low cap with plenty of upside potential.
Yeah, we'll take a look at it too, dude. I'm gonna do a couple from the Discord, and then I'm gonna switch back to the super chats, guys. So let me just catch up on the Discord here, though. All right, so we had Algo asking for Anchor. I'll do one of yours, Algo. I know you listed 4, but I'll do Anchor for you since it was first. All right. So for Anchor, you got rejected at your local high here back in March 28th, and you got rejected. But I think all is good. And you got to hold this green line here, right? You hold this green line, your previous local high from April 2nd. You know, if you hold that, you get a bounce. If you break that, you got your 4-hour EMA here, right? You come back down. Hopefully you'll hold that as support and you continue up. But generally speaking, like you definitely want to hold this as support. You don't want to come back below that. But like I said, a lot of these altcoins, guys, this is a good example. As bullish as Anchor looks, breaking out of its bull flag, if Bitcoin dumps, you're going to see a lot of these altcoins dump as well. It's the reality of the market. I wish they weren't so tied together, but they just are, right? And we're seeing Bitcoin dip below right now, 59,200. So Ethereum dumping as well. Doge holding strong, though. Doge is chilling. right? Anchor looks like it's dumping with Bitcoin and BTC though. So I want to see you hold that 4-hour EMA sitting at 17.7 cents. But Bitcoin dumping 59,186 as we speak. If you guys are new to the stream, make sure you guys subscribe. Whoa, holy crap. We're only a few subscribers away from 25K. So that is freaking crazy. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you subscribe. Only if you enjoy the channel. If you guys don't enjoy, I don't want you subscribing, right? I only want people that enjoy the channel, have good vibes over here. So if you don't have good vibes, don't subscribe, all right? And I mean that, all right? So just putting that out there. Hold on, I got to reset my music, guys. Hold up, one sec. My music. We got to start over here, I guess. There we go. Perfect. All right, so BTC 59,136. We are dipping, guys. We broke that support. We broke that support.
Everybody panic, we're going to zero.
I love doing that to people because there's probably people that are like, oh my, he said we're panicking. We got to go to zero. I got to panic sell. I'm just kidding. When I do that, it's literally just a joke, guys. All right, so we did Anchor, Corsino, Hot, Wink, and BTT. Corsino, I know you love Wink, so we'll take a look at Wink for you real quick, and then we'll jump back to Bitcoin. I know Bitcoin's taking a massive dump right now, guys. Don't get me wrong. Wink looks like it's breaking down from this consolidation pattern as well. Not surprising, right? These are going to follow Bitcoin. Look for support for Wink at 14 cents. If you break 14 cents, though, man, I mean 13 cents. So you got a good amount of support here for Wink. We'll see where you go. All right, Bitcoin just got a decent. It dumped all the way back down to below 59K, and then has now gotten a bounce back above 59,300. So pretty good bounce there. Doge though, 29.4 cents. So Doge is going back up to test the resistance once again. Okay, so Doge is making some headway here. Are we gonna have to stay up late for the stream? Are we really gonna see some crazy price action right now? I think we're gonna have to. This is crazy, guys. Right? It's always right at the end of the stream too. Always. Well, not the end. Something tells me I'm gonna be up a good amount today. It is Saturday, so hey, I got nothing to do tomorrow. It's Sunday. Screw it. You know what I mean? XLM stablecoin. J-Rock wanted VeChain, so take a look at VeChain for J-Rock. VeChain.
Can you check out Zeke?
Yeah, I'll check out Zeke. All right, BTC getting a nice bounce though, 59,500. So a nice $500 bounce to the upside for BTC though, which is pretty cool. What did I say? VeChain. I love me some VeChain. You asked for, what did you ask for? You asked for the possible long-term prediction. I mean, VeChain, who knows where VeChain's going to go? Like, if you asked me, like, down here back in, like, June of 2020, I would have told you 22 cents was, like, damn near, like, ballistic price prediction. So, who knows where VeChain's going to go? I am super bullish on VeChain. I own a good amount of VeChain. I actually bought more on this little dip it had today. So where can VeChain go? I mean, right now it's sitting at 17 cents. I definitely think another 5x is possible. I definitely think VeChain can hit at least $1 in this bull market, and that's probably underselling it, right? I think VeChain could even hit higher than that. All right. All right. VeChain. Corsino said XLM forming cup and handle after big cup. Soon you will see XLM at 150. Probably will, dude. Probably will. I mean, XLM, it always pumps and people don't forget it, right?
3 a.m. spike bottom at 9 a.m. 300 12:45 p.m. spike, now another drop. Pattern.
Yeah, to me, XLM, like, not even just the cup and handle pattern. It's just looking like a really nice, like, even a nice bull flag, you can call it. Nice bull flag or a symmetrical triangle. It looks like you just wicked down to test this symmetrical triangle support from here. And not perfectly. You didn't come all the way back down to it yet, but generally could be a bull flag or symmetrical triangle here on the shorter term. And if you look at the longer term, I can definitely see where you're getting those cup and handle vibes. But you actually did break out of a cup and handle. And if you take all this out, right, what you're doing right now is basically testing the lid per se, right, of your cup and your handle, right? You broke out, back tested it as support, and you continue up. And we know ultimately our target here for XLM on this breakout was, where was it? Up here at 80 cents. And I think that's undershooting it. I think we see a higher breakout than that. I really do. All right. Where's my Doge chart? I need, as much as I don't want to have the Doge chart up, I have to, just because it's, bring it up.
ADA updates on potential buy levels down or up.
All right.
Let's stack some ADA tonight.
Let's stack some ADA tonight. I haven't DCA'd some ADA in a long time. I bought a good amount when I had the dip back down from 140 to $1. I bought a good amount down in there, down in the dollar range. But I'm a big fan of ADA. Big fan of ADA. We have a lot of ADA fans in here. We got Swiggy ADA fan. We got yourself as an ADA fan, Rich. So we got a lot of ADA fans in here. All right, Doge is right at the resistance, guys. So like we'll see if Doge breaks this resistance. If it does, like it could be another moon time for Doge. Could be another moon time for Doge. But we'll keep looking at it. Like I said, don't FOMO into Doge. If you're gonna FOMO into Doge, only FOMO money you can afford to lose. Don't FOMO money that you're gonna need for a bill next month, right? Only for FOMO money that you're gonna need, that you don't need, right? That you could literally take into a fire, throw into a fireplace, and laugh while it's burning. Okay, seriously, guys. So let's do, all right, where were we on the super chats? Let me do some of the super chats here before I get too far behind. Steve wanted Seek. Let's do Seek for Steve while we wait for some type of breakout on some of these. Seek VR, virtual reality, I guess, huh? All right, for Seek, the only thing I'm really seeing on Seek is you want to hold this on the daily chart. You want to hold your previous resistance as new support, right? And then looking left, big area of resistance that you just can't break this area of resistance. I mean, it's a bunch of different resistances, but generally the same. Wick here from November 2018, right here from July of 2020, and obviously here in April. So, man, you break that resistance though. Like looking left, you got nothing until all the way up there at like 4.3 cents. So Seek is looking interesting. Do you have any bullish divergence? Maybe. 4 hour. Let's see if you have it on the 4 hour. So 4 hour, you're extremely oversold. So like you probably could get a bounce relatively soon on your 4 hour time frame. The daily time frame though, what was I looking at before? So if you can bounce where you're at right now, maybe you could be forming some type of bullish divergence. It's not perfect, but doesn't look too bad, right? Hopefully you can get a bounce there. All right. Doge, right? 29.72. To break it right now, it needs to get back above, right back above 30 cents. Break 30 cents, you're golden for Doge. All right. Sanity check me on ORN, bud. Love the project and has fantastic long-term future. Pump before mainnet and yet to bounce from the dip. Relatively low cap with plenty of upside potential. Okay, yeah, we'll check out ORN. All right, let's check out ORN real quick before Doge starts going. I have a feeling Doge is going to start moving here. All right, sanity check on ORN. Man, see, you're below your 20-day moving average. So we already, I think we looked at that last time. You should have good support at this 1448 mark where you got support before, dude. So I think you should be all right. Hopefully you can, if you come back down a little lower, you get a nice double bottom here and you get a bounce off that. Other than that, there's not much here, dude. Not much here that to really convince you otherwise. Maybe let's look at your 10-week moving average. Maybe that can give you a little bit of sanity. Yeah, you actually broke below your 10-week moving average, which you don't really like to do normally. But yeah, dude. I mean, you got a good amount of support in these next couple of areas. Whether you break 1448, could come back down to 1110, but I have to assume that you get support somewhere. You're getting pretty oversold on your daily. You do have a little bit more room down to run, but not much else besides that, man. All right, Doge inching its way. Bitcoin chilling at that support level we don't want to break. Or we already broke the big support level, but we don't want to break this one either. And ETH is chilling as well, guys. Doge pushing 30. 30 cents for Doge, guys. All you Doge holders out there. I cannot say that I am a Doge holder. I cannot say. But for all you Doge holders, congratulations, guys. You might have just broken that resistance. We'll see what Doge does, guys. Has to be a close, right? Has to be a close. Can't just be a wick. All right. Need ORN. Hey, new to crypto. Zach guy, what's going on, man? It's very, very educational to watch someone to do live analysis. Good learning experience. Thank you. Could you check out XTZ or Atom? Dealer's choice. I'm going to pick XTZ there. I'm going to pick XTZ. We're going to go right back to Doge, guys. Let me just look at Tezos real quick. And then I'll go right back to Doge. Tezos. We broke out of a nice cup and handle pattern, right? Back tested as support, and now we're just continuing up. We had our measure move target at about $8.34. So what should be our next target? If we take our big, let's take our big drop off from this level to the bottom. You can see right now we're getting some resistance at our 1.618 fib, but after that, we really got much. We got our 2.618 Fibonacci at 970. And our 3.618 Fibonacci at 1233. But we got to firmly break our 1.618 Fibonacci at about 716. If we do that, those next two levels are next. But just a super bullish cup and handle pattern. Come back down, tested it, and now we're continuing up. All right, Doge. Doge is probably going to start running again, guys. Doge is probably going to start running again. As much as, you know, I didn't want to see it. It did break that resistance. Now, it could just be a wick, just like it was right here. Like, we got a wick back here earlier today. So don't get too far ahead of yourself. So you gotta get a close and get some volume here. But looking pretty good, guys. All right. Thanks for hanging out, Joy. Appreciate you joining, liking the stream. Just for anyone that's wondering, I like to keep people level-headed here. You know, like if you're going to invest in Doge, I have no problem if you invested in Doge. Just I like to repeat this a couple times because I don't want people getting wrecked. All right, I really don't. Yes, can Doge go up to $1? Yes. Yes, it can, but at some point it's going to have that crazy pullback, which is going to wreck a lot of people. All right? So if you guys are investing in Doge, only invest it with money that you can afford to lose, okay? Just want to say that again. I don't want people getting wrecked, especially the people that watch my stream. Don't want you guys getting wrecked. But I'm not saying it can't go up higher. Like Doge can hit 50 cents. Doge can hit $1. But at some point, it's going to have that 50, 60, 70% dump that's going to wreck a lot of people. Okay? And it's pulling back right now at 30 cents. So you didn't break it. You wicked. And again, pull back now. That's it. Seek. We did Seek. 3 a.m. spike, bottom at 9, 345 spike, now another drop pattern. No, I mean it's not really, dude. It's just like you're just in a bull flag for Doge. So I do expect you to continue up higher. How much higher? I don't know. Technically, if you want to go by the technicals on this, you would take your flagpole top to your bottom and extrapolate this up. So on technicals, like say if you broke out right now, your breakout target would be up here right at 50 cents. So that makes a lot of sense as a psychological level. But we shall see, man.
LTC and link, please.
All right, that's Doge. ADA updates on potential buy levels down or up. Let's stack some ADA tonight. Yeah, let's stack some ADA. Let's go check out some ADA, guys. While we're waiting for Doge to do its thing. All right. So Cardano. So here's the general scoop on Cardano. Like I feel like a broken record with Cardano, but at some point Cardano's going to break out. You guys know Cardano has literally just been.
That's an exit stable coin.
Cardano has just been a stable coin. So it's it is what it is at this point. But you're in a ascending triangle pattern, which is a bullish consolidation pattern, and inside that bullish consolidation pattern, you are in a bull flag. Okay, so if you were to buy Cardano, I think if you did dip a little bit lower, I think buying somewhere around like 130 would be a good opportunity there, right at the bottom of the ascending triangle. Obviously, do your more research on that. That's just where I would buy if I was doing it. But your breakout targets of the bull flag, if you did break to the upside at some point, put you right up towards 171, which will also break out of your ascending triangle, which has a target of 205 if you break out of that. So a lot of good stuff for Cardano. Love me some Cardano. Definitely love me some Cardano.
How about ROOBE, please? Check it out, thanks.
ROE. Yep, can do that. Thuckvo. What a name, guy. Thuckvo. You cannot make that up, dude. Yeah, we can check out BTT for you, too. Check out BTT. Then I'll get back into the Discord for a little bit. All right, BTT broke out of the falling wedge. You actually hit your measure move target perfectly, right? Your measure move target was the top of the wedge at 1 cent. What did you do? You wicked right up to 1 cent and you pulled back. Now you're trying to hold that 4-hour EMA as support, also back testing your previous high as support. And we'll see if you can get a bounce back up there. Ultimately, if you do hold this 4-hour, next target, 1.3 cents. 1.3 cents for BTT. That's really all I got for you. Super bullish on BTT. All right, Doge back below 30 cents. BTC getting a nice pump, 59,700. BTT getting a nice pump back to the upside. Ethereum back over 2,300. So it looks like we're getting a nice bounce here from some of our high caps, which is good to see. Hey, Diamond Hands, mind letting me know how AMP is doing? Yeah, I'll check out AMP real quick for you, my guy. See where we're at with, let's see if we hit 25K. We're almost at a quarter of 100K subscribers, guys. Quarter of 100K. So we only need 12 more subscribers to hit a quarter of 100K. I would never thought we would ever get to this point, especially this quick, right? I think at the beginning of this year, in January, I was probably sitting somewhere around like 2K, which is freaking crazy, guys. Like the growth has been absolutely crazy, and a lot of it has to do with everyone that comes out here every day. I couldn't do it without you guys, but man, dude, only 12 more for 25K. So if you guys, only if you guys are enjoying the stream, make sure you guys subscribe. But I did not think we were going to hit 25K today, and it looks like we are going to do just that. So that's crazy, dude. That's crazy. But Yeah, we looked at BTT. Let's do AMP coin here. So AMP on the 4-hour time frame, you broke your highs. You broke your highs from February 12th, and you're gone now, right? You are gone. You broke your first target. You broke your second target. Next target is 7.9 cents for AMP, and that's your 1.618 Fibonacci from this swing high to this swing low. So crazy, dude. So 7.9 cents next target for AMP. So congratulations if you're in AMP. I got to give you some congrats.
Strap up. We're going to the moon.
We're going to the moon on AMP. We're going to the moon on AMP, guys. All right. So let's see. So we did AMP. AMP to ADA. Let me get to the Discord, see what we have going on over there. XLM. You will regret. I call XLM dead coin. Johnny said, check Ave. Good vibes. Yeah, check Ave for you, Johnny. Got you, my guy. Ave. Do we have any movement on Ave yet? We're still waiting on Ave. Ave has been, I mean, I used to love Ave. I used to own Ave, like back in January. I took profits on Ave. I don't own it anymore. Wouldn't be a bad time to get in. I mean, you've had a nice pullback here. I think last time we talked about it, you just wanted to hold this 416 mark. You hold 416, you get a bounce. Everything looks pretty good. But if you break down below 416, it's a little bit different story, right? A little bit of a different story.
What price BTC breaks for it will look bearish.
Yeah, we can check it out. Sunnyside, appreciate. Wow, Sunnyside, thanks for the $25 super chat, man. Or gal. I shouldn't even say man anymore because there's a lot of gals in here.
I am not going to ask for anything. Appreciate your help.
Appreciate the kind support, Sunnyside. That's awesome. Like I said, I don't know. I can't say man anymore because there is a lot of gals in here. But I appreciate the support, and I like I said, if you want to do something, you got to enjoy doing it, especially something you're going to do every day for hours on end. So I generally enjoy looking at charts. I love talking crypto. It's my passion. It's what I like to do. So I'm grateful to be able to sit here and do it. So it's awesome. It's awesome. Holy crap, Andrew with the $100 super chat. Andrew coming in here, dude. What the heck is going on right now? All right, let me. I can't get too far behind, so when I get to it, I'll get to it. I'll read that, Andrew. But that's awesome, man. That's awesome, dude. All right, so Ave, you just don't want to break this general resistance line. You want to confirm that as new support. You got a nice wick here. Now, if you break below this support line, you come back, you break this.
A lot of IPAs for tonight. BC if this dip. Cheers for your mugs.
So you don't want to break down.
We have to be able to
cheers for your mugs. See, yeah, you don't want to break that in the support here. If you do, you want to get support on this general uptrend, right? This general uptrend here. So, like, you got two supports here, right? 416, and you got about 389. Okay, those are your next two supports for Ave. But hey, everything looks fine until you do that. Obviously, Ave will probably dump with the altcoins, right? Ave will probably dump with the altcoins, but it's, man, I mean, with Bitcoin, I mean, Ave will probably dump with Bitcoin if Bitcoin dips, but based on technicals, it should be a bullish backtest, and you continuing up to 543. All right. Doge, guys, still chilling below 30 cents. BTC got a nice bounce back up to 59,700. So everything looking pretty good there. Let me catch up on some of these super chats though, because I'm getting a little bit behind here, and I don't. When I get too far behind, it's not too good here. So let's catch up on some of these here. We did BTT, we did AMP. Marcelo said Litecoin and Link, please. I'll do one of them. I'll do Litecoin since that was your first one there, dude. One per super chat, just because I won't be able to get to everyone if everyone was asking two. So Litecoin is, yeah, Litecoin looks like you just broke below your 4-hour moving average, but it could just end up being a wick, right? If we see Bitcoin get a bounce, Litecoin can get back over that 4-hour moving average. Everything's fine, right? Obviously, we still got 2 hours and 15 minutes until our next 4-hour close. So as long as we stay over that, perfect. But hey, we hit it. We had our run, right? We had our symmetrical triangle. We had our measure move. We broke our measured move, and now we're just getting a pullback. I mean, it's totally normal. Since our breakout, we went up 60% for Litecoin. So if we had a little bit of consolidation, would make perfect sense, honestly. Make perfect sense. So we shall see. We shall see on Mr. Litecoin. If you do have a pullback, look for your 20-day moving average to continue up, and you probably get support off your 20-day moving average. Right now it's sitting at 250, but that's going to move up every day that goes by. Litecoin, and then Tube Seller wants Ruby. I got you, my guy. Ruby. What's going on with Ruby? Ruby USD. What is going on here? So on the daily chart, yeah, you're holding your 4-hour moving average still. You're right on that support, though. You don't want to break down below that. Definitely don't want to break down below that. Overall, this last consolidation just looks like a bullish back test of your previous local high from March 28th, and you should get a bounce here and continue up. Now, let's see what else you have here. So if you get a bounce, you still had some bullish divergence going on in the 4-hour time frame, but you need to get a bounce where you're at right now. If you don't, obviously that breaks that trend, but you do have lower lows in your RSI and higher lows in price action. So if you do continue to get a bounce off the 4-hour RSI, that should push you back up to the upside. Now your next targets here.
Keep up the good work. Thanks, slightly smiling face.
Your next targets here is you hit your 1.618 Fibonacci perfectly. Okay, so if you do continue up, which the bullish divergence is showing that you should. Now if Bitcoin dumps, that's going to change everything, right? Bitcoin rules all. It's going to get back you up to 2.8 cents if you don't continue, if you do continue up for Ruby. Okay, but technicals, everything's looking like you should be continuing up higher to the upside, at least to me, right? At least in my opinion. Let's see. Holy crap! You guys are killing it. We're up to 25,100 subs already. You guys are friggin' amazing, man. Friggin' insane. Like I said, the goal for end of this month is you got, when I said it, we were at like 21K like a week ago, right? And I said my goal for end of this month is 30K, and we're gonna hit, like, with commitment, with putting in the work, we're gonna hit 30K at the end of this month. 100%. All right, 2.8. Yeah. So Ruby's all set. Bitcoin chilling. Bitcoin's just chilling, guys. I mean, it's not the end of the world yet. I don't want to get us to get a 4-hour close below this, but it's what it is. ETH chilling. Doge getting a nice pullback, 29.4 cents. So, it's what it is, man. Is what it is. All right. So, you guys said Safe Moon's killing it still. I'm not surprised, dude. Just Safe Moon's another one. Like, honestly, need a drink of the tea, guys. But the voice is starting to go. But just be careful with Safe Moon. Like, Safe Moon's another one, kind of like DOGECOIN. Like, you got to be careful with Safe Moon. Like, yes, it's doing really good, but it's another one that could pull back 50, 60, 70% at any time, okay? So Litecoin, Ruby, Chuya, thanks for hanging out. She said, he or she said, finally said real-time TA, sub from Philippines. Thank you for the kind words, Chia. I'm here every day from 7 to 10 Eastern Standard Time. I don't take a day off. I will be taking a couple days off in May to kind of recharge my batteries. I'm going down to Miami from May 13th to May 16th. You guys will be missing me for 4 days. But I think you guys will be all right. I think you guys will be all right making money in crypto. And then I'll be back on the grind. That's still a month away, though, so you guys won't miss my face for another month, so don't worry. Sunnyside, say hi, Jordan. Not asking for anything. Appreciate your help. Thanks again, Sunnyside. You're a stud, man. Mamba for life. What price Bitcoin breaks for it to look bearish? What price does Bitcoin have to break to be bearish? I mean, basically when you're looking at that type of stuff, you don't want to make a lower low. All right. So, for Bitcoin to look bearish, I wouldn't want to break this low here. So I wouldn't want to make a lower low than 55,425, which is our local low from April 7th. Okay. Now, if we made a lower low, say if we, oscillated like this and we actually made a lower low right here, right? Then you would start looking like, all right, start to be might be a little medium term bearish here. But until that time, until we break 55,425, I'm still short term bullish. Okay. What else do we have here? We had shout out to, thank you, Tony. You're an absolute stud, man. Hope you're doing good, my man. Andrew said opening a lot of IPAs tonight because of this dip. Cheers. What's the lowest support we have to be able to maintain this bull trend? Could we still fill in the CME gap? We don't just consolidate for a top for a month. That's not how tops work. Thoughts? Yeah, exactly. Like if this, guys, you have to worry. Like if this was a top, we wouldn't just be consolidating like this. Like you'll know when you're at a top. Like a top will look like instead of like this being the top, you don't just go sideways at a top. A top will look like some complete FOMO and then a complete dump. Like that's what a top will look like. This ain't the top, guys. Okay. Anyone that's telling you this is the top is crazy. Like if you go look back in time, like you'll know when you're at your top, right? 2017. Like look at this. In 1 week you went up 30% and then dropped the next week. Then you dropped 46%. Okay. Like you're going to know when you're at your top. I can't look over here, but it's the same thing for 2013, right? So we're not even close to the top. And I don't think anyone's serious when they think they're at their top. Like you're crazy. But you'll know. Like you'll go up and then you'll come down just as fast. We haven't done that, right? This is just purely, I think, weak hands selling into strong hands, okay? That's all this is. That's all this is. JB, can you look at DigiByte? Yeah, check out DigiByte real quick. DigiByte. Let's see. So I think you hit your 2.618 fib.
Take a look at dollar SQRT. It's saving the Trudels.
Saving the Trudels? Yeah, I'll take it out. Thank you, Irish. Yeah, I think you hit your 2.618 fib. Yeah. So perfect. Like your first initial pump went up to your 1.618, came back down. Then your 2.618, you came back down. So don't be surprised if maybe you come back down, test your 1.618 at 11.5 cents. But after you do that, you might hit that 1.5 cent or 11.5 cents, get a bounce, and then your next target is 19.6, and then 22.2 more like. But that's your next two targets for DigiByte if you do continue up. But DigiByte looking really good too. Looking really good too.
Strap up, we're going to the moon.
Going to the moon for DigiByte. All right, ETH, Bitcoin, and Doge not really doing much. Not really doing much at ATM. Bruno said, keep up the good work. Thanks. Thank you, Bruno. Appreciate the kind words, man. You're a guy who's been here every single day, so I appreciate you, dude. Everything, man. What are your thoughts on VGX mid to long term? BGX. Let's see. Mid to long term. I like Voyager. I like Voyager. I mean, obviously has a lot of use, right? I think it just hit on the daily chart. Yeah, it just hit a local top from January 2018, right? And support from January 2018 as well. So that's why you got rejected at your current point. So it makes sense. It's not like you just got rejected at a random point. And then, did you break your resistance coming down? You did. Broke this resistance, came back down, back tested it. Just haven't got a lot of bids back to the upside just yet. So still waiting on those biddies, right? Waiting on those biddies. You're getting resistance relatively at that level at about 542. So if you can break 542, let me fix this camera real quick. There we go. Always wants to shift to the right. There we go. You break 542, 724 should be up next. But until then, you're kind of just stuck, really, on the daily in between 389 and 542, right?
That's an exit on stablecoin.
For the most part. So, yeah, we'll see what happens there for Ethos. Not doing much there, guys. Not doing much. Looks like the pi cycle top indicator might have been accurate. Mana. Pi cycle top indicator not accurate. Not accurate. Like I said, if it was the top, we would have seen a way bigger dip than we've already seen. Way bigger dip. Like when you hit the top, and then like you hit the top like this, and then you come back down a lot harder, right? It's not a slow climb up, right? That's not what happens at a market cycle top. Now what happens? Yes, could we see a little bit more of a dip? Yeah, we definitely could. We could come back down to our 20-week moving average, which right now sits about 45,000.
Waiting 7 days for an ADA transfer.
Our 20-week moving average sits right at about 45,000 right now, guys. So we definitely, like, worst case scenario, I think we go back down to 45,000 in my opinion.
Hey Jordan, do you think you can check out Dent and BTT again?
Dent and BTT, yeah, you can do that, dude. And then you also wanted Mana Sunnyside, so check out Mana for Sunnyside here. Love your name. It's good vibes, but Sunnyside, I like saying that. That just gives you good vibes. Let me just take a sip of water real quick. Voice is going. The voice is slowly getting shot here. Nick said, "You shut your mouth." I don't think it's likely to go down to 40K, but I think it's definitely possible. Squeaky said, I invested my rent money in Doge. Is that a good thing? Hey, a lot of people are probably doing that, Squeaky. A lot of people selling their cars, selling their homes, putting all their savings into Dogecoin. And I try my best to tell them that I have no problem with you investing in Doge. Just make sure it's not money you can afford to lose, right? That's all I try to say. All right, Mana. What's going on with Mana? Mana, we know we broke out of our old, it used to be.
That's an exit on stablecoin.
Used to be a stable coin, and now you broke out.
Was it a good thing?
You broke out, and now you're trying to come back down and back test maybe you come back down and back test it. That level sits right at about 117. So it is possible you can maybe come back down to 117. You don't have to. It's just would make sense, especially with Bitcoin dumping as we speak right now. Ethereum kind of dumping as we speak right now. So definitely could be possible we come back down to 117 to retest that as support, and then continue up to our next level for Mana. But Mana looks super bullish. I'm invested in Mana. I love Mana. I love the project. I love the chart. I love the gains for Mana. So I mean, I like Mana too. A little bit biased. I'm a little bit biased there. Irish. Can you take a look at SQRT? It's saving the turtles. SQRT. Squirtle Finance. All right, Squirtle Finance, guys. It's ranked number 2,892. So this thing's super low. Doesn't have the market cap here, but this thing, what is this? Launched in March 29, 2021, Squirtle contract was generated on a contract generator. It was then revived by the team of committed volunteers determined to make a positive impact. So apparently it saves turtles. I don't know much about it, but apparently it saved turtles. Chart looks like you're right at your all-time high, so could be interesting. If you want to save some turtles, guys, go invest in Squirtle Finance. If you got, I know we looked at this the other day, but if you want to go save some sea rockets, go invest in Sea Rocket crypto. All right, so you guys can be saving everything here. All right, Bitcoin 59,192. Let's see. Hey Jordan, do you think that you can check out Dent and BTT again? You got it, Billy. Check out Dent and BTT. Dent. I always get Dent wrong. Hold on. Dent is Dent. Okay. I always get Dent and DNT confused. All right, Dent. So Dent, we broke out, right? We broke out nicely. Perfect. And now we're coming back to hopefully back test it and hold it. I think a lot of this has to do with Bitcoin dumping, unfortunately. Like if Bitcoin wasn't dumping, you'd probably see Dent. You probably would have saw Dent go up to 1.7 cents. Unfortunately, a lot of times Bitcoin likes to ruin the day, guys. A lot of the time, Bitcoin likes to ruin the day. So, but hey, it is what it is. Like that's part of crypto. That's part of crypto. Technicals are going to look really good in an altcoin, but that's Bitcoin. If you see Bitcoin bounce though, like Bitcoin's kind of just bouncing up and down right now for whatever reason, but you can see Dent get it bounce off this, continue up to 1.7 cents pretty easily. Everything looks like it should, right? You got your volume breakout, back test. So we'll see. And then BTT, BitTorrent, looks very similar. Broke out of this falling wedge, hit your local high, wicked up to it perfectly. So you hit your measure move target already. This looks like it's just back testing its previous resistance, has new support, and then hopefully bouncing off there and continue up to your next target, which is 1.3 cents for BTT. But if Bitcoin continues to dump, maybe you come back down, back test a little bit lower here to your wedge resistance, and then get a bounce. But a lot of this depends on these altcoins, on what Bitcoin does for the next couple days to weeks.
I put 10K on ADA at 5 cents and 20K on ETH at $583. Was I late? I just bought a McLaren. I feel Bentley in
I put 10K on ADA at 5 cents and 20K on ETH at 583. Was I late? I just bought a McLaren and I feel Bentley in future. Yeah, you're doing pretty good, Squigs. You're doing pretty good. I think ADA can reach $5 to $10 in the cycle depending on FOMO, and I think Ethereum can hit 10 to 15K depending on FOMO in this cycle. It all depends on the FOMO at the end. It all depends on that. We shall see. We're still early this year, guys. People got to remember, it's only April. It's only April, right? I think we still got another 8 months of bull market, which is crazy, right? That's what I think. Obviously, we could end this in July, but either way, we still haven't had that big blow off top yet where you see majority of the gains in that last couple months of the bull market, right? So we've already seen craziness. I can't even believe when the retail really starts coming in, what some of these pumps are going to look like. It's going to be absolutely mind-blowing. Like it's going to be that your portfolio is going to be so volatile, it's going to be insane. You just got to have the strong hands, right? You got to have the strong hands. All right. So Voyager stinks. Waiting 7 days for ADA transfer. Yeah, I would rather be in ADA and ADA than Voyager as well. So I don't blame you, KPT. I definitely agree with that decision. Tar Heel, Chainlink, please, and thanks, bro. Thank you, man. Appreciate the appreciate you supporting the stream, dude. Chainlink is pulling back here. Yeah, I mean, Chainlink's pulling back pretty hard, but I mean, it's typical. It's typical. I mean, Chainlink is following Bitcoin almost to a T right now. I would want to hold this level. It's not even that level. Like you could drop back down to, I think this would be like 36.65 would be a pretty big support. You got a lot of support in between like 36 and like 35 looking left. A lot of support. So I don't see you going back below that if you do continue the dip, but we shall see for Chainlink. Chainlink tends to follow Captain BTC, so we'll see with that. Let's see. I think we had one just came in. All right, guys. This is the last super chat, and then I'm going to call it a night, all right? Last super chat, and I'm going to call it a night here. Unless we see Doge start breaking out in the next couple minutes. And I'm gonna go check the Discord. DSLA is making me all hot and bothered. Thoughts? DSLA? Getting you all hot. Whoa, okay. Nice, dude.
Strap up, we're going to the moon.
Nice, dude. 2.2 cents for DSLA. Getting you all hot and bothered, I see. Nice 34-inch dildo there. 34-inch dildo. All right, 34.42 cents in all seriousness. Nice 4-hour candle there for DSLA. And something tells me that thing's not done either. You might have hit some resistance at your current level, right? You get a lot of resistance here. Probably get some resistance. Probably like you're right where you're at, 2.35 cents. And then up here at 2.49 cents. But, man, dude. Nice dildo there. Nice dildo. All right. So that is that. Let me check the Discord. Make sure we got nothing else going on here. We actually don't have anything going on there. So I think we're pretty good. Let me make sure Doge, BTC not doing anything before I head out. Doge sitting at 29.4 cents. Still right at that resistance. The more times it hits that resistance, the more times it's probably going to break to the upside. You know, it's inevitable at this point. I think it does break here, but I mean at the same time, the buyers just can't get it back over this. I mean at the same time, you can dip back down to the bottom as well. So, Doge not doing much, guys. BTC. It's in a tough spot. It's between a rock and a hard place right now. I can't decide which way it wants to go. And then ETH is actually holding up decently well, sitting at 2,300. So ETH isn't doing too bad right now. Not at all. So not a lot of movement going on right now. Actually, hold on. Doge is 29.55 for Doge. Hold on. You know Doge is going to break out as soon as I decide to step out. You know it. 29.55. If you guys haven't joined the Discord, Discord link is right pinned to the top of the stream. So if you want to join the Discord, just click on that link. I'll probably be hanging out in there a little bit after the stream today. I'll probably be watching the Celtics highlights or the Celtics game if I can find it somewhere, and be hanging out on the Discord as well. So links up pinned to the top of the chat. It's also in the actually it's not in the description, but I'll post in the chat right now as well. Max said before end stream XRP, please. Yeah, I can check out XRP real quick for you, man. I got you, my dude. XRP. Nice bull flag, dude. Nice bull flag. You're waiting for it to break out in the 4-hour time frame chart. That's really it, man. That's really it. I mean, this is a good buying opportunity. I did personally say if XRP went back down to 150, I was going to buy. So maybe I'll have to purchase some XRP tomorrow. I did say if XRP jumps to 150, I was going to buy. It does support my rule of, does support my rule of buying 20% or more dips. So maybe I'll have to buy some XRP tomorrow. We'll see though. We shall see. Doge chillin', ETH chillin', BTC dumping. We shall see. If you guys want to go follow me on Twitter too, my link is down in the description for my Twitter, so go follow me over there. See where we're at. We're right near 1100. We only need one more follower for 1100. So if we can get back over that, that would be pretty sweet. That would be pretty freaking sweet. Go follow me over there. Other than that, not much really going on here in the world of crypto. So probably going to call it a stream. Like I said, I'll probably be hanging on the Discord for a little bit after the stream. So go and join that. And then I'll catch you guys in tomorrow's stream. I'll probably be uploading 2 videos in the mornings. Look out for those. I'll catch you all in the next one. All right? Have a good night, guys. Thank you, Squeaky, again for $3 sticker there. Hope you're doing well. Hope Cardano starts pumping for you, my man. And we all have a good rest of your weekend. All right? So catch y'all tomorrow. Make sure you wouldn't do anything I wouldn't do. Don't panic sell your crypto. And best of all, don't panic sell your crypto. All right? Peace out, guys.